All right, so we are ready to go, and we are in the middle of the Strahd fight. You've dealt with all the vampire spawn that were in his lair. Now it's down to just him and whatever denizens of the castle he has to call to his aid. So as we were just saying, Fancy is stuck over in one of the coffins. He hit the teleport trap. So we're going to athletics check for Fancy.
9.
And so Fancy is still beating against the lid of his stone sarcophagus. It's pitch
And
black.
the drums.
And he's just
Weak-ass bards.
screaming for help and unable to get any. So that is that.
Is there air in the sarcophagus? Is that something to worry about?
I think
Like
there's got to be at least a couple minutes of air.
okay.
Yeah, stone isn't exactly a very airtight material.
Yeah,
No, it wouldn't have an airtight seal.
it's not like a
Hermetically sealed stone coffins.
It might get stuffy in there and unpleasant, but I don't think it's dangerous.
It's not fatal. Okay.
So Strahd is taking his Lair Action, where he, until initiative count 20 of the next round, he can pass through solid walls, doors, ceilings, floors as if they weren't there.
What a fucking loser.
That is his Lair Action. He's... Okay, that should actually be down here. There we go. And there is no target there. Space Bear.
Okay. I don't remember where we saw him last.
He nearly evaporated me.
Well, just
Really
teleported, right?
I believe
I do remember
Shantala
that.
is still concentrating on that locate creature, right?
Yes. I was like, what am I concentrating on? And as soon as you said that, it came back to me.
Right.
Yes, locate creature.
So,
Yeah.
Strahd is now, and Shantala is relaying this to you all live time. He's east. Oh wait, now he's north. Now he's south. And he is south again somewhere, which would
Oh, right.
only be in his chamber, right?
Okay.
Yeah, this room down here.
Well, that's as far as I can go, so ready at Eldritch Blast if he appears.
All right. Casimir hates himself some Strahd.
That's a fair thing to hate.
And he is going to cast Fireball.
Oh.
So he casts Fireball. Strahd has to make a Dexterity save.
Where did he cast the fireball?
He cast it straight down into Strahd's chamber.
Oh, okay.
And Strahd is the only one in there, so let's see his Dex save. He beat it. So he takes... what's half of 18? 9.
Wow. Like,
What?
he rolled 3 ones. Ugh.
That's the lowest I've seen a fireball roll.
Yeah. And he made his deck save. I was thinking of doing the same thing, but...
All right, and then... ooh, what's this? That is...
Scorpion
Emerald.
Everald.
The
Right.
scorpion? Spider?
That's
Oh, this is legs.
And he goes 40. Let me go 5, 10, 15, 20. I can see 25. There's no head in that direction. Okay, and I am going to hold my multi-attack if he comes near me.
All right.
He has to be in melee.
Esmeralda.
Oh, I thought that scorpion was an enemy, a monster. I was thinking of doing it to attack it.
No, I look good. Don't worry about it.
You look beautiful.
All right, Valmo.
You're right.
Now, this teleport trap has been disabled because I forget who, it might have been Shantala, cast the Dispel Magic on it.
Yes, I did.
Okay.
But the other two.
But
the other two are active.
Okay. Ridiculous. I still don't see Strahd. Can I just do light into the chamber in there?
Do you not have a light source?
I have a torch.
Yeah.
No, I mean the holy symbol of Ravenkind.
You want to activate that?
Yeah.
How exactly does that one work? Can you read it to me?
Did you do it once out here in the hallway over there?
No, not yet. I've been waiting till see him. Somewhat as an action, you can spend 5 charges. You said bright light in a 30-foot radius and dim light for an additional 30 feet. It lasts for 10 minutes.
So bright light 30 and dim light another 30.
Yeah.
All right, I updated your token to emit more light.
Is that from you or from a location?
I think it's from the holy symbol.
Right, so
Yeah,
you're holding it.
Right.
Yeah. And then it would give Strahd sunlight damage.
I was gonna say it's sunlight, not just regular light, right?
Yeah, it's sunlight.
Now, where Strahd is right now from you, he's around the corner, so he's actually in the shadow of the corner, so he's not being hit directly by that light.
Yeah.
For now.
For now, until he jumps again. Alright, that's what I'm done.
Alright. Alright, let's see here. We heal for 20 hit points. Wait, let me make sure about that. Alright, so he regenerated. So you are shedding that light now. He can see that, and he doesn't like it. So how far can he move?
There's a big wall made of adamantium blocking his jumping abilities. Right?
Right. All right.
Sure, go with that.
Check something. Ooh, okay. That's good. So 1, 2. All right. Shantala. He's now.
Saw him.
You did. You saw
He's
him
here,
for a
right?
brief second. He appeared out of the wall and disappeared back into it. So
Yeah.
he's west now. And then we go to Chove.
Alright, so he's south somewhere where I'm pinging. Like
No, he's now to the east. He
Yes.
moved.
Yes, I said west. I meant the other west.
Wait,
yes.
now I'm getting confused. Do you mean left or right? I'm sorry.
Right. He went to the right.
Okay, I'm sorry. Just
That's okay.
I know you know east versus west, but sometimes maps are weird.
Right. Weast.
Hey, you're up at 4 a.m. You can do this. It's okay. We allow it.
Okay. I take long naps in the middle of the day. It's fine. Okay, he's over here, so I'll make my way. Actually, Silas is looking pretty hurt, so I'll move over here to kind of get in front of Silas. Let's see, how far was that actually? It's like 15, 25. I could either go another 10 feet to try and... No? Okay, I could only check in here if anything, so... I can't see him. So what I'm gonna do... Sorry, I'm pulling up my sheet. Okay, Silas buddy, you look like you could use a hand. Can I take a healing potion from the party's treasury to give to Silas and use my turn to kind of like administer it to him?
Sure.
Yeah. I'm just seeing what we have healing potion wise.
I think we have a couple in there somewhere.
Where?
We have 5 potions of healing.
There we go, yeah. Do you want... Let's see, let's give you... Is the healing bomb better than a regular potion of healing?
Healing bomb is shit. It does like 1 point.
Okay. Well, let's just say I take one of the healing potions, and that's what I do with my turn. Is like, I'm like, okay, Silas, we need you up and ready for the fight.
Right.
Yeah, after taking a ray of
Little
disintegration,
first
he
aid.
looks like shit.
Little first aid for Silas. And then we go to Lady Shantala.
Oh, how much is that potion for?
What, 2d4 plus 2?
Okay. Who rolls that? Myself or
Yeah, you can
Chove?
roll it.
Okay.
To say, I used to in a different game because Space Bear built a macro for potions, but I don't have it in this one.
I need to get that macro off of Space Bear. I have 39 hit points. Very good.
In here, the light goes. So since he moved and I can't possibly get there. Let's see, I was 1, 2, 3. I think I'm just gonna hang here next to. No, I'm gonna hang here. I can see more in case he comes back this way because I don't have enough movement to just keep chasing him around.
Right.
And yeah, I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to do that.
All right.
Keep concentrating.
All right, Silas, what do you got?
So after being healed a bit, I started my turn. I gain a D6 from the Potion of Rapid Recovery, so I gain an additional 5.
All right.
To thank Chove, that's the right one. To thank Chove for her help, I summoned 2 Hellhounds.
All right. Let me drop
I
some
cast
Hellhound.
Dog.
Oh yes, and then Chove is automatically just, as soon as she sees them, she's just gonna take one of them and just start like full on rubbing them, giving them the slaps.
They are very hot to the touch, but they're adorable.
She doesn't care. She's giving them the slaps. You know,
Yeah.
the "oh, who's a good boy" kind of stick.
You know what? I respect that. I respect that.
Evie's rubbing off on you, huh?
Listen, wolves have always kind of been a thing growing up. Like, a lot of people in her clan had wolves, so anytime she sees, like, a doggo, she's gotta give it the slaps.
Let me
I think
give
that's awesome.
Silas control of these. All right, you should be able to move said Hellhound.
I cannot select the Hellhound. Oh, that's fucking cool. Thank you.
Here we go. I can fix this.
I have control over one Hellhound. And now I have control over 2 Hellhounds. Very
Alright.
cool.
Let me fix the tokens so the next time I drop them, they work. Use selected token. Save changes. Okay. So you got some Hellhounds.
Alright, I don't know what to name them other than George 3 and George 4.
Now, what is
Really?
George's? George is not dead, right?
George is unconscious.
Right. George is okay.
Yeah,
You
George
can-
this George the second is unconscious. I gotta roll some Hellhound initiatives 1 second.
You could call them Mephi and Stopheles.
I could. I
Or Evie
could.
and Everett. Evie and Everett.
That's even worse. Another Evie and Everett.
Or you could just do with what I do to my dogs, which is Dumb and Dumber.
Nice.
Nice.
Spot
there
and
are new-
Spotty.
Oh, those are some decent initiatives,
George and
actually.
Georgina.
Nope. One is
BD
now
and
Evie. One of them is Evie, and the other is Everett. I won't tell you which one.
I love that. I love that for them.
I won't tell you which one.
Oh, Everett would be so happy. Wearing a freaking scorpion at the moment.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I have to name them after the one little devil I know.
But will these ones actually listen to you?
These ones actually will listen to me because they are bound by the dark gift to listen to me for once.
All right. All right. So what else, Silas?
Well, that was my action. So as my bonus action, I am just going to hold my middle finger up vaguely in the direction of Strahd, and that's my turn.
All right. And we come back to poor Fancy.
And he do it.
Let's see if he can. Athletics check.
Come on.
He's got to make one eventually, right?
He's sleeping.
It's a statistical wonder that he hasn't made one at this point.
I know. All right.
What does he have to get? A 10?
Oh, yep. The turn order has to be sorted for the Hellhounds. One has a 16, one has a 17.
Let's see where Valmo can see. So staying outside of Valmo's light radius is definitely something Strahd wants to do.
Oh.
So he's gonna go ahead and move. He's feeling pretty salty. And he's gonna come right out here.
What a fucking nerd.
Well, that saves me from...
Right.
Where?
Alright, and then his lair action. What's he gonna do for his lair action now? Alright,
Was that just a legendary action? Him moving?
yes it was, yep. Alright, where is the Spectre? Strahd summons the angry spirit of one of the many who have died in the castle, and the apparition appears next to you, Silas.
Okay.
Once I find it.
Is this my shadow detached from me, or is this just like an angry ghost?
Nope, this is just an angry ghost,
Gotcha.
and that was his lair action. Then Strahd's animated armor is going to attack.
Really weird being a puppet for your own armor.
Right, and it is going to use Shocking Bolt. Targeted at Silas, no advantage, so that misses. And misses. Alright, Space Bear.
Okay, let's Oh, I actually finally see him.
Yep.
Is he not hexed? Who did I hex?
I don't remember. I don't think you hexed him, though.
Yeah. It's just a matter of whether the last thing I hexed is dead or not.
Oh, please hex Strahd and give him shit
Oh.
strength.
I'm sure it was a vampire.
Yeah, you can go ahead and move it.
All right. Let's
Please
throw that on.
Bonus
On Strahd.
action,
Yep.
Hex and Strahd.
Please give him shit strength. This will be amazing.
Ugh. Although I wonder what necrotic damage does to a vampire.
Surprisingly more than you'd think.
He is immune to necrotic. But
Okay.
he's not immune to force. Now his armor class is 19, so those both miss.
They both miss anyway. Oh,
Right.
well. And I'm going to move one more space so I'm not in some big, like, lightning bolt line or something.
All right. Chove. He's gonna make. What's that?
sorry. Oh no, just never mind.
Okay. So legendary action by Strahd at the end of Spacebear's turn. He is going to take an unarmed strike at you, Chove.
Wait.
And he
Ooh.
hits
Ow.
you.
Oh, love that. Okay.
21 damage.
Fuck.
It's a lot for an unarmed strike.
Right. And then we go to Casimir.
We actually go to the Hellhound because he has a 17 initiative.
Oh, let's put him in the proper place here. Where are they?
Which is why I'm really
Ah,
hoping
they're there.
that.
Okay.
Yeah. That's why I'm hoping.
The flaps helped.
Yeah.
I gave
I'm
them
hoping-
the encouragement they needed.
Yep. This one's going to run into flanking with Strahd and attempt to grapple.
Okay.
Which.
A contested
see,
strength.
Yep.
Ooh.
12 grappled. Well, that's about it.
All right.
That's what the first Hellhound do. The second Hellhound is gonna has a better idea.
So what's Casimir gonna do here?
Fireball.
There's a lot of friendly.
Yeah, the dogs are immune.
Friendlies in the way. He's gonna magic missile. And he's gonna pump it up to 4th level. So he hits for Strahd for 25 force damage. Not bad. 25, alright. Bucephalus materializes in this spot here behind the Hellhound and is going to
Okay.
attack. Attacking the Hellhound.
25 hits. 18. It's immune to fire, so it only
Right.
takes 18
Only
points.
takes the bludgeoning, right. I think that's it. Bucephalus doesn't get multi-attack, right? Nope. It says
This
he's
isn't
got
working.
illumination. The 10 foot, 10 foot. Oh, I wonder if that's what his token is set to do. It is. Fancy that. Alright, other Hellhound.
Alright, so this Hellhound, a bit miffed about the whole thing, but honestly not too concerned, is going to open its mouth and spew fire on Strahd.
Alright.
It's a 15-foot cone, so it'll miss Shantala. Not Shantala, Chove. I'm gonna get the names right eventually. I've got one more session. I've got this session to do it. Go Hellhound. Fire Breath. I gotta roll 66 manually. Fuck.
I just realized your icon now is of the Hellhound on Roll20.
Yes.
Strahd
So
made the
11
dex
points of
save.
fire.
11 points of fire damage. Alright.
Isn't he the goodest boy? He breathes fire. Or is it a she? I haven't checked. Not going to.
All right,
I mean,
Emerald.
it's one of. I mean, it's one of them because one of them's Evie, the other's Everett.
That's right. You gotta make sure you know which one's which.
I have no
I
idea.
want the
and I'm not
voices too.
I can't do the voices.
So, Scorpion Emerald has no idea where Strahd is, but he's heard a lot of commotion, so he's gonna go.
What an angry dog barking.
20, yep. 30. So I'm now seeing people. Who's this one next to me?
Casimir.
Oh, so that's 40. 5, 10, 15, yeah. 40. I'm gonna go the rest of the way up. Is that the one that flanked Ellis?
No, it's not flanking Silas. It just appeared next to him. Did I ever put that in the initiative order? No, I didn't.
I don't think you did.
You dumbass. That was directed at me.
Uh-huh. I will
That's
remember
all right,
this,
I'm
Dad.
Initiative. There we go. Here we go.
That was my dash. Now I'm gonna stay put, but at least now I can play.
All right. Esmeralda is going to. It's crowded up there, but she can move. 1, 2, 3, 4 difficult terrain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She can't end her turn there. Damn it. So what
No,
she
I'm
got
blocking the
for
way.
missile weapons? She's got a hand axe she can throw. It's Strahd. What's she saving it for, right? She hits for 5
Nice.
slashing damage. All right, Valmo.
Alright. Move my spiritual weapon. Give it 20 feet right there. I'm gonna hit the horse with fire.
Okay. Armor class 13 to hit Bucephalus. So that hits for 8 force damage.
Yeah. And then
And then,
move Velma up here.
okay.
And then that should be 30 feet, so Strahd would be in the sunlight.
All right.
And then for my action, that up again. Hold vampire. Which he'll probably beat, but he has disadvantage.
So the sunlight doesn't seem like it damages him. It just gives him
It damages him. Sunlight damage gives him 20 radiant damage on the beginning of his turn.
It says that? Because
Yeah,
I'm reading Strahd's sunlight sensitivity, and it says his sunlight sensitivity is disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks.
Oh no radiant damage.
No, it doesn't say anything about that. I wonder if it's wrong, but that's what it says.
Maybe
Just
it's for other
awesome.
vampires.
Maybe it's stronger.
Yeah.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, exactly.
Very much so.
Well, it gives him disadvantage on attack rolls. That's nothing to shake a stick at.
We only had
And what
some-
about ability checks?
Yeah, but
Doesn't have-
20 radiant damage is.
Is a lot better, right?
I can
Yeah.
sneeze that out of the radiant sword, out of my sword. I can.
All right. So Strahd's going to take his final legendary action of the round, and he's going to attack.
So, does he have the disadvantage on being held? Does he still have to roll for that?
It's grappled.
He still grapples maybe.
but so okay, I got it. You moved up into position, and that did that. But then your action was to
Hold vampire.
Hold vampire, right? Okay, I got you. Your bonus action was attack with the spiritual weapon. Your move just put him in sunlight, which we discussed, and then your action. Got it. Okay, so he needs to make a DC 15 Wisdom saving throw. He made it.
Just barely.
So he doesn't get disadvantage on ability checks for Strahd?
He's in sunlight, so he probably does.
What does it say? It says ability checks, so it does.
Yeah, not saving throws.
There we go.
Oh.
It's only on ability
All
checks,
right.
not saving throws.
Or not
So-
saving throw, so your saving throw worked. Yeah.
Oh, ability. Right. Thank you. It's so hard to keep
Yeah.
all that straight. Very complicated game, Dungeons and Dragons.
Yes.
All right. So that's why it takes a village, man, and I appreciate when you guys help me through.
So,
Hey, we want to give Strahd a fighting chance before we melt him in one round.
Right.
so he's paralyzed for 1 minute?
He is
In
not,
addition to
because he did not get paralyzed. He made his saving throw with a 27. He didn't have disadvantage on saving throws.
Oh, on saving throws, okay.
Right. So I shouldn't have rolled that 9. But
This holy symbol's less and less awesome.
Hey, it's disadvantage on attack rolls, so.
right. So
Yeah.
Strahd
And
is
give him a bump on the head.
Strahd is going to take a legendary action, and it's going to be at disadvantage now. But he's going to try to hit Chove again. 17 hit Chove.
Yes. Just
18
does.
points of damage.
I do something to be nice.
All right, now that was his legendary action at the end of Valmo's turn. Now it's his turn. And he's gonna. You've lined up so nicely for him for,
God,
to do a
no.
Cone of Cold.
Oh
Cone
no.
of Cold, a 60-foot cone, is going to. Here, let me make it official. Here's a 60-foot spell cone.
Am I blocking the people behind me?
Oh, it misses the Hellhound. That's very good.
It misses the Hellhounds. It gets Chove. It gets Silas. It gets the Spectre.
That's-
It gets Everald, Valmo, Esmeralda. It gets Casimir. It gets everybody. All right.
Not me, though.
Right. No, not
40
you.
foot?
Right.
60 foot kill.
All right. So here comes Cone of Cold, a 5th level spell.
Base Bear, Everald, and Chove have a +6 of this roll.
Con
So-
save.
Constitution save.
Con save.
Well, I'm as a Scorpion's con or mine?
Spectre failed. Takes 34 cold damage.
Guess I have to do my own con.
What's the save? 15?
19.
Yeah.
Oh. I think I have something.
And Everald gets a +6 to that, making it a 22.
Hey. Not a frozen scorpion.
So anybody who rolled under 19 take 34 points of damage. Oh, I got to roll for Casimir and Esmeralda. I forgot.
They're just gonna get fucked.
4.
Casimir, Constitution save. Failed. Esmeralda, Constitution save.
Can I do a reaction on that?
Failed. So they both take 34 damage. Yes, I don't see why not.
See if I.
Oh, goodbye, Esmeralda. I can't.
Hellish Rebuke.
All right, dexterity save 15.
Nice. Oh.
So half
Jeez.
damage.
Yeah. Yeah. Half damage on a successful save.
All right, that was Strahd's turn.
Sorry, just to ask again, it was half damage if we saved against Cone of Cold, right?
Yes.
Okay.
That was 17.
Yeah, so it was 17. No.
Oh, son of a bitch.
Yeah, I had 15.
Oh,
All right, Chove, death save.
You got a +6 to your death saves.
Okay, well, that makes me feel better.
There you go. Spectre's off the board. Strahd killed it before it could even do anything. Shantala.
So I felt the chill, but I don't know where Strahd is. So, but I'm still concentrating. So where is he?
Let me get on the right layer so you can see my ping. Right here.
Ah, so I can jump. Can I jump this?
No one has tested it out, so you don't know.
Oh.
You should try it. In such a critical moment, you should do it. Fucking YOLO.
Here's if you're concentrating on a
Oh,
spell.
worst that could happen, you know? Just
Hey, the worst thing that can happen is a very comfortable stone coffin.
yeah, I was about to say, like, Fancy's already in a coffin. I just went down. You know, it can't get. You know, it
Well,
is
the
what
worst
it
case-
is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god. So I've got a great AoE. But like,
I mean, if it's fire damage, the dogs are immune.
it's not. It's radiant.
Oh, the dogs are not immune.
No, I should probably do them right in.
Probably would.
You too. Well, maybe not.
No, I'm resistant.
Right. No, it's too tight. So I'm running out of, I'm getting low on spell slots, but so I will just do a second level.
Guiding Bolt hits for 22 radiant damage. And he takes radiant damage. That's important. He won't regenerate on this turn.
And disadvantage, or advantage to whoever
Next
attacks him
attacker,
next.
Right. And that sounds like it could be Mr. Silas.
Alright, well, I will step over the corpse of Chove.
Excuse me.
Just
Wow.
through here.
Use the step.
22 to hit.
All right.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. I think I'm gonna put a Divine Smite on that. I think he might be undead.
I think he is. So that's 23 and 26 is 49.
Yep.
Good gravy.
But wait, there's more.
Another hit.
Okay, that one does not get Radiant Soul because that's not cool. I would use my last second level spell slot.
38.
Yeah.
hey.
Just two very powerful. Can I take his head off?
He.
Oh, you can't.
Fuck.
When-
Turns to dust.
He turns into mist.
That son of a bitch.
Catch it in a bottle.
And it just all flows
Oh,
away.
wait, but no.
Wait.
Provided he isn't in running water or sunlight.
Sunlight.
Oh, you're right. You're right. So he's in
Oh.
sunlight. So he, if he can't transform,
Can I take that fucker's head?
he is.
Did you just end the campaign by accident?
He is destroyed.
Yep.
Do I get his head?
Nope, his head turned to dust. Infinity War style.
Wait, is he just dust on the
Valmo,
ground?
let's go with that raven.
Is he just dust on the ground?
He is a small pile of dust, an
Okay, so I'm
inconsequential
finding
pile
a
of
dustpan. I have an empty bottle.
Congratulations, he stepped out, and he decided he was done with the cat and mouse games, but didn't have enough respect for how much damage Silas can do in a single turn. He was getting ready at the end of, or rather on his next turn, to duck back into the walls and regenerate a little bit more, and then come at you again, and just kind of repeat that process.
If he could escape the Hellhounds.
But yeah, which he very well might have been able to. He's got like
Fair.
a pretty strong strength. But yeah, not enough respect for Silas. So good on you, mate, because you cut.
Yeah.
He had like 80 hit points left, and you carved through him like a Christmas goose.
I tanked the disintegration. I tanked a full damage disintegrate. Do you think
Right.
he might have realized at this point?
And because of Valmo's holy symbol being activated, he did not get to escape into mist and transform and go away. When you took him down to 0 hit points, he died in the same way you've seen a lot of vampires in movies die when they get exposed to sunlight.
Much like Rahadin, I need to know what face he made when I killed him.
It was surprise.
Yeah.
Very good.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he was surprised. That cone of cold was supposed to be the killer that dropped you, Silas. How many hit points did you have left? 27. You still had a healthy amount left.
If I had failed to save, I would have been gone.
Oh, really? It all came down to that?
It all came down to making that saving throw, but I would have been up at the start of my turn with between 1 and 6 HP.
Right.
So he has to actually kill me and then get all my death saves down, or start my next turn. I'll just be right back up. Oh, so hold on. Speaking of D6, I gain 1 hit point.
Yeah. All right. So let me see here. Strahd can't hide his surprise as death takes him into the black abyss. Surprise turns to rage, and the pillar stone of Ravenloft trembles with fury, shaking dust from the ceiling of the vampire's tomb. The shudders abate as Strahd's burning hatred melts away, replaced with at last relief. The dark orbs of his eyes wither and sink into his skull as his corpse deteriorates before you. In a matter of moments, only bones, dust, and noble garb remain. Strahd von Zarovich, the Dark Lord of Barovia, is dead and gone.
Wait, his skull's still there because his bones, right?
Yeah, you got his skull.
I take that fucker's skull.
All right, you got the skull.
Hang it around your neck like a chess piece.
I can think of a couple ideas. Like, you could totally put it on as like a little shoulder accessory. I don't know what you would call it, but like, I've seen that done in fantasy armor.
I'm so glad I can add Strahd von Zarovich's skull to my inventory.
Right, but you also know that your job is not done.
Yep, there's still that fucking horse and also the vampire.
And the corpse you're standing right next to, which you can use, I don't know, a point of lay on hands.
Somebody wake her up.
Oh yeah.
I'll drop my wild shape and do that.
One of us should probably get to that. I healed you. I will use healing hands to immediately give you 9 hit points. It's a very light slap to the face.
I feel bad that Chove missed it.
It's fine. She knows she did.
Wait, where did Chantala go?
Indeed.
Huh?
Oh, where did you go?
There she is. We missed you.
Yeah, I don't know. Something. My internet went out briefly, I think.
Rip.
All right. So Strahd is dead. Bucephalus, for his part, goes to the ethereal plane. He's got too many hit points. You wouldn't be able to take him down unless you want to roll it until Bucephalus does technically go down. He is the last opponent.
I just want to know how many rounds it takes for a fancy to get out of the coffin on his own.
Right. Let's
Snoring
roll for
down there.
fancy. Let's roll
Come on,
for fancy
you can do
athletics.
Wait.
Here it comes.
What is the DC for it?
Fail. Oh, he failed again.
2?
I think it's 15.
It's 10. I
The
think.
highest guy's like
He is
9.
still locked
Fancy.
in the carriage.
Want me to go down there and get him? I know how to get him.
Now Strahd's armor is still active, even though Control K.
His armor's still animated, even if like the caster is deceased.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I could clear these guys from the board, or we could play it out.
I didn't hear that because like all of a sudden I had nothing, so I had to get out of everything and start over.
Gotcha. Yeah. So I think it would probably be anticlimactic to go ahead and finish the fight. So we'll assume that Strahd's animated armor ceases to function. That Bucephalus just goes to the ethereal plane to mourn his master. So let me give you XP reward for Strahd and all the other stuff that you killed. Strahd was worth 20,000.
Little disappointed we didn't see his vampire brides.
I think you killed them.
But we killed one of
Yeah.
them.
It came out early.
We erased one of them.
And I thought you had killed all 3.
No, there's still that one. There's still 2 of them left.
All right, so
Whatever.
8 vampires times 1,800 is 14,000. So plus 20,000 more is 34,400. 34,400 divided by 7 of you is, we'll call it 5,000 each.
Oh yeah.
So close to level 10. So we just gonna leave Fancy in the box?
I just want to know how many. I want to know how many rounds it takes for him to get out. Keep rolling that.
No.
Just a long
Go
rest
down
on
there and get him.
Well, so yeah, Everald would know where he is, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So somebody strong could like go help him out. I mean, my athletics is worse than Fancy's, so that wouldn't be me.
I got
I mean, I
him.
can go help him.
Let's go,
I have
Val.
Alright. We have to. I'll follow you.
Okay.
Great.
So I gotta roll the remaining hit dice from that potion. 20.
Oh, I can give you some healing when I get back.
It's okay. I just got 20 hit points back from the potion.
We're gonna do a long rest, right?
Yes. I think we are definitely doing a long rest.
Ooh, the dog
Okay.
goes back to. The dog will go back
If
to.
we
full.
pass over these, do we get transported?
The dispel magic only lasts for a minute. So after 1 minute ticks by, even the one you disabled reactivates. And every time you step on the trap, you switch places with the white that is lying in one of these coffins.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll climb over it.
Oh, okay. I'll go around it.
So you just have to keep Dispel Magics handy.
He's not down here, is he?
No, we have to go into one of those bees. Unless you want to take one of those dispelled magic things and step down in your own coffin.
It's all these little hallways, not a very good place to rest.
Is it this one that I came out of or went into? I forget which one it was.
Isn't Strahd's coffin?
Yes.
I mean, why don't we just go to the teleportation room and
Right.
just see where we can go?
So when you step in those alcoves, Valmo and Everett, when you step into there, you get teleported to here.
Oh, in this room. Okay.
Yeah.
That wasn't helpful.
And if you step into the one on the other side of the room, it teleports you back to the other side. There's 2 alcoves in this little room as well, east and west, though they're not pictured.
The only way to go downstairs to get Nancy is to back into one of the coffins.
That is all you know. There are other ways, but you haven't seen them.
Okay, I'm stepping on them. I'm going downstairs.
I'm
activated.
following him. Yeah, where
Alright.
did you go?
So he teleported into one of the coffins, and one of the whites teleport back out.
I will use control undead on that white. Control.
Okay.
It needs to make a wisdom saving throw. It fails. My DC is 18. That white is under my control.
Nice.
The return of Jerry.
The return of Jerry.
Right.
So you're in a
There's
coffin there. Evie?
Oh.
Everett?
World.
Sorry.
Evie's the dog.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah, it's the dog now, Dan.
So I have to go on one of these portals.
I guess it's the only way down there. Wasn't it DC 10?
15.
Oh, I failed. Try again. I'll wait for Valmo to come down. Oh, it was easier last time.
All right, Valmo, you're in a coffin.
Alright. And it's athletics check?
Yes.
Uh,
No, you're stuck too.
What the hell? I have an 11.
Plus 6. Jesus.
if this white steps onto this, so this pad's already been used, right?
They are permanent unless you cast
Oh,
spell
okay.
magic on them.
So that white is trapped.
Hey, Valmo.
I don't think it works for the whites. Maybe if you're undead, it doesn't work.
Hmm. Well, my white
No,
is
I'm
just gonna try and engage that white
All right.
and steps onto the circle.
All right. So Valmo, now you can offer assistance to poor Fancy and Everald. So Fancy and Everald can now make their athletics checks with advantage.
With guidance or?
You need it.
Oh,
No.
Can I just? No, you don't need it. Can I just pull the coffins open?
Fancy is
Or
free.
do they have to do it? Alright.
Now,
Yeah, how do we get out of
you
here?
could tell which coffins they were in because they were making a lot of noise. You didn't open any of the other coffins.
You want to open the other coffins, Valmo?
I have 20 hit points.
Yeah, I'm not doing. I'm in my 30s. Let's leave him be. Can we climb up the tunnel? Shaft.
All right.
Oh, is that how we get out?
Yep. And it takes you. Right. Let me find the room.
I'm just gonna fly.
And you climb into Valmo.
Yeah, I can't fly. Oh, yeah, I can wall walk up.
There you go. No check needed. Fancy didn't take the wall walk ability, so he's got to make an athletics check to climb.
Oh no.
Wait, couldn't Valmo stay back and help him?
He eventually made it up.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
So we could throw rope down there.
So you could hear Fancy banging on the inside of his coffin, but of course he was invisible, and is still invisible now.
Oh, that's right.
We're still waiting for Fancy. Where is he?
What the hell is
He's not in the coffin.
You guys just probably think it's like a curse of like just like a lair trick or something.
Yeah.
Well, except we know that Fancy goes invisible. So it's not a
but
secret.
just because we know it, it doesn't mean we know where he's at.
Yeah.
No.
So there's only one thing left to do, and that is the binding ritual. You know from Exathanter and other sources that Strahd has been quote-unquote defeated before. And while it earns Barovia reprieve for even several months, eventually Strahd always came back. And you know this is because the vestige of vampire, which Strahd freed, is basically acting as his cloud backup. And it takes, again, a couple weeks or even months. But if you do not re-entomb the vestige of vampire, all this is going to just keep happening over and over and over again.
I have a question.
Yes.
Since Silas has Strahd's head, how does he reappear? I mean, does he grow a new head?
New head.
Does he?
Okay. We'll say that the bones of the vampire are very brittle, and eventually, after some time, it will just slowly crumble away.
I have it for now.
Even
That's
still.
what matters.
Right.
Okay. It's not like he starts
I'll put it in a glass case.
come back alive.
Right.
All right.
I have a new Jerry, so I'm happy.
Where are you guys, by the way? We're up here somewhere.
We're where you left us.
Oh, we go back.
Are we in the wrong way?
We were walking. We found a couple coffins.
But we have to go back. We have to go back to the temple to do that binding ritual, right?
No, you don't have to. One of the edits to the ritual, and to explain what happened here, there's I've incorporated a lot into my Ravenloft game that were done by a YouTube channel / guy who goes by the name of Lunch Break Heroes.
I fucking watched that.
Right. So he was releasing all these Strahd things as it went along. Every month he'd release another chapter. So I was running a game, and I was incorporating these things into it as he was releasing them. But when it came to the ritual of binding, he hadn't released it yet. So I baked up something on my own, and that's what the old ritual of binding was. But then Lunch Break Heroes eventually released theirs, and I trust him as the designer so much more than myself. I said, you know what, my thing wasn't terrible, but I think it was overly complicated, and I ran with this one, and so this is the one that we're doing. So any changes to or some of the changes rather to the ritual is that you do not have to do it in the Amber Temple anymore. You also do not require this huge, massive block of amber. You need basically a 1 foot square cube of it. So you basically can carry that around. And then where you want to do the ritual is at one of the megalith sites that are scattered around Ravenloft. There's one by Old Bone Grinder, the windmill. There is another over at Yester Hill, and there's a third one somewhere where I'm forgetting. But probably the closest one to where your current location is would be the one at Old Bone Grinder. Um, it
What is that group
is
of were-ravens called again?
the Society of the Feather.
It might be better to put it on Yester Hill, closer to where the Society of the Feather can watch over it.
Sure. Either one, either could work.
That is my suggestion.
Windmill is where we did the hags, right?
Right.
Yeah, Windmill is the hag fight.
The Druid Hill was Yester Hill, right?
Right.
Yeah, that was the one with the big fucking tree.
Do we have a piece of amber that we're
Yeah.
carrying around?
Yeah, I'm
'Cause
gonna assume that we're gonna retcon it so that you do.
Because we got the other stuff, I believe. So
Right. And you no longer need the bones of a saint. That didn't make it into the final edit. So.
well, we got those anyway.
Right.
We
Can't
can
hurt.
use them regardless.
Right.
We have an evil person, so we have plenty of blood.
You have 3 evil creatures with you right now: a Hellhound, a Silas, another Hellhound, and a White, actually.
Right. A white named Jerry.
Yep, Jerry has returned from the... So we have
Jerry.
several sources of blood.
Very white.
Whites probably don't bleed.
Do whites bleed, Dan? This is an important question.
We'll say that if you cut them, black ooze comes out. It's like a thick, sludgy blood.
Okay, well, Jerry's useless to that then. But the Hellhounds might be more useful. Or me.
I don't think we need that much.
Yeah, fair.
So it is before noontime, and you are at Castle Ravenloft, and you've just defeated Strahd. Where do you want to go now?
We should go
Outside. Outside. See if the sun's come out.
I love that my entourage now consists of 3 dogs and a white.
Yeah, and I'm just going to stay as far away from you as I possibly can.
What's wrong? I've got all the puppers.
Hold on. I kind of... Let's see. I have a Revivify, and I do feel bad that Esmeralda and... is it and Kaz, like, both died? Yeah, Casimir. That they both died. So... I don't know if anyone else can do Revivify, but I would like to at least try and bring one back as like a, hey, we did it! Thanks!
Bring Esmeralda back. This is kind of her life's work.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna burn my last third level to be like, hey, we did it! Sorry! You died there for a second!
Awesome.
All right, yeah, so he comes back. Or she. Right, you picked Esmeralda?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, she's delighted to be back, certainly.
I know Chove would like to return the spear, but also, like, do we want to go get Irina and tell her the good news?
That's probably... where were we keeping her? The mansion, right?
Mansion.
Yeah, she's at the mansion.
Yeah.
That'd be such a nice place to have a long rest.
It would be. And they'll let my dogs in, and Jerry.
So it's again, it's before noon. You are at Castle Ravenloft. Did you want to continue exploring Castle Ravenloft, or do you want to get prepared for this final showdown?
They're fairly close to leveling up.
I'd like to explore, honestly.
How far?
guys.
How
I'd
far
like to
away?
not drag on this game.
We're like 3,000 away. Oh, just under 4,000 away from leveling up.
And that would bring you to level 10?
Yeah.
Why don't you do a 3,000 point story bonus?
Fuck yeah.
Close enough.
George levels up. This is
Yeah.
more important than me.
Right.
I don't think we should continue to explore Castle Ravenloft. I'd like to, but at the same time, this feels like the right session to end the game on.
That is true.
Castle Ravenloft is massive.
Yeah, we kind of skipped to the end and castle, didn't we?
You charged pretty much right to the final fight. Other groups have found that teleportation room, and most of them have left it behind, not ever going anywhere. But you guys were totally like, "Yep, this takes you to the tomb. Let's go."
Fuck Strahd.
I was definitely expecting more exploration.
Right. Which frankly is a good strategy because the castle is designed to slowly wear you down. To the point is when you finally get to that final fight that maybe you've expended a lot of your stuff already, and that makes it harder. In my instance, I just threw it all to you at once. I threw 8 vampires at you, really just to chew through some of your abilities so that you wouldn't have them all for Strahd. And I thought it made sense that he'd have a good amount of backup there in his tomb. It recommended, I think, 4 vampires, but I bumped it up to 8. I thought you guys could handle it, and you did.
I finally have the spell Animate Dead, but I already have control on Dead, so.
Right.
I get a second attack. That's awesome.
I could have a second zombie buddy.
Wait, so we're getting 3,000 right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go up to
3,050
each. Yeah.
Oh.
64,000 gets you to level 10.
Right. Oh, okay. I thought like we were doing something story-ish first, but I guess we did enough story.
Let's head to the manor. Well, the mansion.
For Irina, right?
Yeah.
Because she probably should know that Strahd is dead.
Right. So it takes you. The roads are considerably safer. So we're not going to bother with random encounters, but we'll check off about 3 hours. We'll call it 3.5 hours for you to get to the Mad Mage's mansion. And you arrive there and see Irina in good health, enjoying the good company of the Mad Mage. His memory has started to slip again, and I don't know if you have any more greater restorations. It might be too premature for that anyway. But to let you know that his problems aren't necessarily totally solved. Looks like he, after a couple of months on his own, may very well go back to being the quote-unquote Mad Mage of Mount Baratok. But
I have a greater restoration. If we want to use it on him.
Yeah, if you want to leave it with him, it's certainly something he can get on manufacturing his own too.
It's the healing water we took from somewhere, from the lake or something.
Yeah, no, that's excellent. So he would that would be very good for him. Irina has immediate plans to return to her brother in the village of Barovia. She's so excited that she can go home now and that the threat is over. And she's just so profuse with thanks for everything you've done for her and all the people of Barovia. And she is wasting no time. She is packing her stuff and gonna set out for home now. Do you want to escort her? You don't have to. Again, the roads seem to be free of the night of the predators that they were so often plagued by.
Yeah, but there was someone else who was after her.
Is it the guy with the arm?
The weird guy.
Yeah, we killed him.
I was trying to remember. I'm like, is that a factor? No.
Right.
The toy guy?
It was. The toy guy was just making dolls for the customer.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
So Irina is heading out. Did you want to go with her, or?
I'm
Pearl's
sure she'll
not
be
as
fine.
shy as whatever it was, but I'd like to walk with her, but I probably should stay with the party.
I
He's got
give her a
thing for this.
hellhound to escort her.
That would be nice.
Yeah, I will lend her a hellhound.
Cute goggies.
Such pleasant company.
Where is this thing? There it is. Okay. All right. So Irina is setting out with a hellhound. She again profuse thanks for you. The mad mage see see can see that the pocket dimension that is Barovia is still intact and isolated. So you know full well that the job is not done yet, and he says, you know that you have the ritual, and his only advice to you would be to make sure to maintain the ritual lanterns. Light is the bane of a dark god, such as Vampire, and the blessed lanterns that are placed around the summoning circle will definitely be one of the keys to containing him.
Okay.
Okay. Do we have those?
Yes, yeah, you have everything that you need as part of the ritual. Anything you didn't have, you could pick up now in Balaki for short money, but we won't go through the mundacity of that. Suffice to say, you have plenty of money, so you buy whatever meager supplies you need for the ritual.
We already bought the salt and such.
Right.
You seem aware of the changes that are happening to Barovia?
There are definitely some people who, news has gotten around that Strahd is dead, and some people just maintain the same dour complexion as always and just said, he'll be back.
I'm parading around his fucking skull.
But others are definitely more hopeful and optimistic for the future. Hopefully, when you finish the job, these people will actually be even able to escape the mists.
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, I remembered where the last set of megaliths was. So there was one at the windmill. There was one right here outside of Perez, south of your current position, and then there was Yesterhill. So we'll want to get going. This ritual is pretty complex, and we don't want to. We're I'm sure going to need at least an hour and a half to run this potentially. So we shan't tarry too much longer. Is there any? Assuming again everything is all set for the ritual, any reason not to proceed to one of the megalith sites?
Well, long resting first, and thus.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Of course. Right.
Sure.
So.
And then we should definitely head to Yesterhill because the Society of the Feather can watch over the amber. What the hell's it called? Well, they can watch over the vampire.
The block.
So I'm going to go ahead and advance the clock 18 hours.
Okay.
And that's going to...
Jerry needs to make another wisdom saving throw.
Okay, let me just roll a d20 real quick. Does he make it?
He fails.
He fails. Okay.
You're mine, Jerry.
So here we are on the 29th day. You'll remember that 30 days was the prediction in Madame Eva's ritual of how long your business in Ravenloft would take. And you're coming in right at the buzzer. You've got a day to spare. But it is, first thing in the morning. You are all fully rested, and sounds like you want to head to Yester Hill.
Yes.
All right.
I have 3 different NPC sheets open. One for the Hellhounds, one for George, and one for Jerry. I control as many NPCs as a DM sometimes. And I've got my own character sheet as well.
So there is another megalith site not far off of Yester Hill, but it doesn't use the Yester Hill map. So I'm going to drop us right here on this little map right here. This is where we will be doing our ritual. It looks like I got to drop a Jerry, right? You all with me on this new screen?
Sorry, I'm still trying to figure out my leveling up.
Of course.
It's okay. All I have to do is pick a spell, which shouldn't be too hard. But
Jerry's intelligent enough to speak, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
Okay. What are Jerry's thoughts on this whole business of permanently killing Strahd?
He died in Strahd's castle. Strahd has been tormenting his soul for centuries. All he wants is peace. And he looks at you with a glare.
What have I done wrong?
He wanted to be released.
And you will be released. We have to make sure this bastard doesn't come back.
Right.
So, this thing that we're fighting, what is it? Is it a fiend, a demigod? What is it that we're doing? We're trying to imprison here.
It's the vestige of a long dead god. Some piece that is limped on and lived, and it doesn't necessarily represent the full scope of divine power that it had, but it still has a touch of it. So it's not, you're fighting a god.
So it's not really from another plane. It's not like a celestial or...
No.
Okay.
No. This ritual is going to cause the vestige of vampire to materialize. And that's going to have a whole bunch of different kinds of effects. And that is... And it's going to be bad, and I'll explain along the way what you can do to counteract some of the stuff that's going on. It technically, in game terms, how exactly is it worded? It's a complex trap. You're not even fighting a monster. You're being put up against a complex trap, and that complex trap is named Vampire's Essence.
Are we still having one person has to hold the circle and one person?
No, all that is done. What you need to do now is we've got everything laid out. I've got to put some lanterns on the field here. Let me find those. Player resources, light sources. So I think there's 6 of these, I think. Okay, where is... Okay, so after... beginning the ritual. So here we go. All right. All right. In the ritual text. So it all says in the... Okay, so using salt, mark out a 50-foot wide circle, which is roughly the circumference here of this fella here. We'll even say this this line out here. Or why don't I put a white circle on it? Let's do it. I'll put a...
Can we get rid of the dynamic lighting if it's not needed?
Yeah.
For this map?
Yeah, absolutely. That's a
Maybe
good call.
a little easier
We're
to see.
outside and it's daytime, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Cool.
All right, so let's draw a 50-foot wide circle made out of salt. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. All right. Put our tokens right out here. All right, so 50-foot wide circle. Place the lanterns at equal distances around the circle and place a block of amber in its center. I'll find something to serve as the block. We'll just put a little yellow circle, yellow square.
Need to organize my minions better.
All right, so there's the block of amber.
Horses.
All right.
What do sidekicks get?
So now you pour the blood over the amber, which you've. So you need the blood of an evil man. Which have you procured that already, or?
I mean, I exist, so
Give us your arm.
You're gonna just come out and cut your hand and.
Yeah, I'll just come out there and cut my hand.
Sounds appropriate for a dark ritual, yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's like a point of damage.
So I'm just give you the ritual here. I'm just following around. So you pour the blood over the amber, and when you are ready to summon the Lord of Blood, everybody position yourselves outside the circle and begin reading the Psalms of Terror. And you can see they are here in this handout. So you can. I'm sorry.
Well, I'm just wondering, could I found this great spell. So I being a light cleric, right?
Yeah.
Could I, and do you guys think this would be worth it? I could make all that place sunlight. For how long? For 24 hours.
Okay.
Do you think that I could, because it's a 60-foot radius.
What level spell is that?
It's a 5th level spell.
Jeez, yeah, it sounds like it.
Yeah, we should absolutely make this entire area sunlight.
Okay, yeah, so,
What's your spell?
it's, oh, wait.
Only asking because then I'll drop daylight. That's what daylight gets.
No, did it come up? Yeah, so it's a really,
Hello.
yeah, it's Hallow. So,
But it has a casting time of 24 hours.
oh, the casting time is 24 hours. Shoot.
But the duration is until the spell. I mean, we have an entire we have one more day left.
Well, and I mean, if I don't cast that, I have Dawn, which is a 30-foot radius, which I could cast if things get out of hand.
Yeah, I mean, I have enough minions here that easily suppress a lot of stuff quickly.
I still have the Ravenkind, the sunlight which lasts
Right.
for 10 minutes. I don't know how helpful that would be, but...
Okay, so 20. I don't think we want to take 24 hours.
No, but we should absolutely hallow this ground after we finish the ritual.
Okay, because what a great spell. I was reading that and I'm going, oh, wow. Yeah. So,
yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Well,
so
now I have 2 5th-level spell slots, so I could use both of them if need be. So I will go...
Where should I place my minions? One group goes here. I will stand here, and then another group goes on this side.
we're gonna lose Fancy from this fight.
He's still stuck in that coffin. Goddamn.
Right. He's got a gig.
Yeah, he's got a
Just
gig
left.
and
Yeah.
You need to go open
Rest.
that.
Needs a good
bar
beauty
he's
nap.
talking about.
yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, then if Valmo goes here, or...
Over there. Where am
I was thinking kind of opposite me.
Here, I will move my little friends over here. I want to keep 2 of them together because the Hellhounds have pack tactics. So if I keep one with George and one with the white, they'll benefit from it.
Right. All right. So whenever you're ready to go, have someone read aloud the first Psalm of Terror.
Do we have to be inside the circle while we do
No.
this?
No, you want to.
Move
It
outside the
says
circle.
when you look at the ritual text, it says move outside the circle. It says progress all the way through and do not stop. If properly laid, the salt will confine Vampire to the immediate area. But Vampire is going to use every bit of his influence to stop your actions and kill you.
Okay.
Should we just start somewhere and go around the circle?
I think that's a good idea.
Works for me.
I think Jerry should read. I think, Jerry's got a very vested interest in it. I think he should read the first stanza.
All right.
Start with Jerry and go clockwise.
All right.
Yeah, start with Jerry.
The
Okay.
great evil for its bread mills our bones. Now you all feel a ponderous weight press upon you as if the world itself were crushing you into dust. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, hold on. I gotta make a bunch of this. One. There we go.
Okay, Chove, it looks
28. Then I gotta make 2 for the Hellhounds. 1 for George. 1 for Jerry.
All right, I don't think the effect is going to apply to any of the minions because they can't get exhaustion. But anybody who got less than a 13, which as far as I can see is only Chove, Chove, you pick up a level of exhaustion. Your speed is reduced by 5 feet until the end of the ritual.
I will make a note.
And then
Okay, that's not too bad. Okay, just a disability on my checks. Great.
all right. So that was the first psalm. Ready for psalm number 2.
That's Valmo.
Lo, the blood of the martyrs runs in hot rivers.
Against your will, tears pour from your eyes. This is each of you. Wiping them away, you find your hand covered in blood. I need everyone to make a DC 15 Charisma saving throw.
Oh, I automatically succeed.
What if we have no eyes?
Glad.
I think you got to roll it anyway. Because you're
Oh no!
still bleeding from your eye sockets.
That's even better.
You could still get a nat 1.
Yeah,
They're collecting my mask.
All right, what? We need one more? Silas needs a con save?
Oh, is it charisma or con?
Oh, excuse me, charisma. Oh, right. You said you automatically.
My charisma saving throw is 17.
Okay, all right. So you just didn't bother rolling because there's no way you can fail. Got it.
I cannot fail.
So those of you who did get less than 15, which is 3 of you, you are going to lose 1 hit point at the end of your turns until the ritual is complete. So let's put a little red dot to remind us. It's really not that much effect, but Shantala gets a little red dot.
That doesn't happen right now, though, does it?
It's once we get into an initiative order,
Right.
which I think we will.
Okay.
Right. All right, so that was what? Shantala, Everett, and Cho. Everald. I'll get it right.
I'm changing it. Well,
I'll get it right
having
by
the
next
display
session,
to-
I promise.
Like, where's the completely balanced saving throw?
Listen, it's Everald today. On Thursday, it's going to be Luis.
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 Lois?
Stonebreaker.
Okay. So,
All right. Okay, so we're ready for Psalm number 3.
I believe that's me. Shrouded, a sanguine evil lies in wait.
And the mists of Barovia press upon you, filling the ritual site and obscuring your vision. They carry with them a malevolence that you have never felt before. The mists heavily obscure the entire ritual area. Light sources can provide dim light within the mists. Roll initiative.
Hell yeah. Gotta roll a bunch of initiatives now. Fuck. Okay. Ooh.
Apparently, I've taken over Silas's rules.
No, I just got a natural one.
Oh,
You're good. Okay.
Wow.
Jerry, what do you roll for initiative? Of course, Jerry gets a natural 20. And fucking dog. Okay, first Hellhound. Second Hellhound.
I'm going to go ahead and share this with everybody.
Oh, fuck, I immediately closed it. Fuck.
That's okay. This is just everything that the trap does, and I'm going to give you a little peek under the hood to show exactly how a complex trap runs. Now, if you see up towards the top there, because it's a big handout.
It's entirely blank.
Oh, right. You don't see it. Never mind. All right. Forget it. All right, never mind.
Under the hood and saw nothing.
Right. I'd have to copy and paste it all into the player section, and I'm not going to bother to do that. But all right, so I'll summarize as best I can. The trap goes on initiative counts 10 and 20. So I am going to add a turn. Let's. Add turn. I can't add a turn for a shape? You're kidding.
And just drag some random token out. Just...
Yeah, I need a random token, you're right. Monster. Essence of Vampire. Add turn. Add turn. And this goes on 20, and this goes on 10. Winning all ties. We've got... Has everybody rolled initiative? Is that everybody?
Yes.
All
I
right.
think.
All right. So Space Bear, you get to go first. Now, the... So the vampire's essence cannot be directly attacked or stopped from acting, but its actions can be countered. It's going to try to put out lights. You could do something to disperse the mists. Dread. So I'm trying to think what you can necessarily do in this turn. We need somebody to read one of the psalms every round. So as long as somebody does it. How does it work? Okay, here we go. It's kind of split between two handouts, so I'm struggling for a second. I haven't done it a lot. So again, so to begin the ritual, blah, 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 at the end of the Psalm of Darkness, everybody rolls initiative. If a full round passes without the proper psalm or stanza being recited, the ritual fails. After the final, so you have to keep at least one of the lanterns always lit, and you have to make sure somebody says the psalm every round. And so for your turn, Space Bear, I suppose you could get straight to the psalm because there's nothing to counter yet. So
Well, if you said one of the lanterns have to stay lit, right? At least one?
Right.
And just one. Like if we get down to one, we're good?
Correct.
All right. I'm going to throw a wall of force around the one beside me.
Awesome. All right, that's an excellent strategy. Let's draw a shape. I'll draw a little, just a
10 foot radius.
10-foot radius, so more like
Yep.
this.
Yep.
Wall of force. Okay. Awesome.
That's it.
All right. Cool. Now Jerry the White will go. He's going to go ahead and recite the next stanza. Our endings are nigh, and fear covers all. And misty shapes swirl within the summoning circle, echoes of horrors that have existed before there was a language to name them. Shadows of your nightmares manifest, and your soul is filled with an animal's terror. I need everyone to make a DC 19 Wisdom saving throw.
Oh, that was supposed to be me, not the Hellhound.
I have a plus freaking 6.
I got a 21, not the dog.
Okay, the good news is some of your positioning is going to help you here. Those of you that failed the save, you are now frightened until the ritual is completed. You must use your action and movement to get to the light of a ritual lantern, which most of you are already positioned at a ritual lantern. So you have that going for you. But who is frightened?
I gotta roll a bunch of fucking hold on, I gotta roll a bunch of saves now.
Wait, I was about to say, this is to be frightened. So sorry about that. I actually have advantage because of my beguiling twist.
Right.
So I'm just gonna Just roll that again. Oh my god, no, that's not any better.
Much better.
All of my minions are frightened.
What was the DC?
19.
Sorry?
Oh my god.
Yeah, it was high.
19.
19?
Right.
Oh, I'm frightened then.
I can't see anything to throw it on either because people succeed. Oh my god, that's annoying.
What is the symbol for frightened?
I just put it on Eevee.
Okay, great. I just gotta
Real.
find it all.
Show if you're frightened.
Mm-hmm.
And
Means I have to stay put, right?
Shantala. It means you can't go any closer to the mists, which are within the circle. I'm a little confused on this point, to be honest, because it says that mists fill the entire ritual area, but it doesn't say if that is bounded by the circle or not.
I would assume yes.
Right, and
I would think.
that's what I'm going with. But there'll be points where it seems like it's meant to be the other way, but we'll run with it for now because that's my best understanding. All right, so you all made your saves. Some of you were frightened. Some of you made your save, and that is Jerry's turn, and we'll go to George.
George runs to a lantern. That's his turn. He's very scared.
All right. Now the essence of vampire gets to go. Now the active elements. I get to do this every initiative on 10 and 20. They're the. Oh, I see. Vampires. So the constant elements on initiative 20, every round, vampire summons 1d4 minus 1 vampire spawn. So that's 1d4 minus 1. So, summons no vampire spawn. Lucky you guys. Any creature that enters the summoning circle suffers vampire's hunger. Dreadhand, the mist coalesce and grasp at a creature, attempting to pull it away from light or allies. The target must make a DC 19 con save or be stunned. All right. So the mist coalesce and grasp at a creature, attempting to pull it away from light or allies. The target must succeed on a DC 19 con save or become stunned, and it takes necrotic damage half on a successful save. So it looks like I gotta pick somebody. Okay. Let's see. How do I want to do that? Random, I guess, right?
A lot of targets.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let's just roll a d12 and we'll call it a day. Number 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Silas.
Yep.
All right.
So
Constitution saving throw.
Yep.
All right. Excellent. So you take half the damage, which is 4d6 necrotic. You're resistant to necrotic anyway, right?
Yeah, so that's a quarter of the damage, so that is 4 points.
Right. Not bad.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay. And then all sources of light, save for the holy symbol of Ravenkind and the Sun Sword, are now extinguished. So let's see. Where does she want to do that? She'll do it. Now, I don't think a wall of force is going to block this.
Well, I can get past it.
But what the Wall of Force could do is keep you from relighting the torch. There's no measure of how intelligent or devious this thing is. But I'm that devious, so we're gonna extinguish this light source. So it is out.
And how is it being extinguished?
It is an active element of the vampire's essence. It's something called Smothering Darkness. Here, I'll paste what it says. All sources of light save for the holy symbol and the sun sword are extinguished in a 10-foot radius around a point of vampire's choosing within the mists, which is again part of what I mean about that language about where the mists stop is a little confusing. Any creature in the light but no longer blah blah blah. Any creature that was in light but is no longer because of this ability must make a DC 19 Wisdom saving throw. So I guess that would be you, Spacer. Make a DC 19 Wisdom save.
All right.
Oh. All right. So you are.
Let me. 1 second. Blah 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 blah. 1. What was the DC?
19.
Ah, son of a.
So you too are frightened. All right. Those were, and then finally for his last active element, a dread shadow manifests and attacks characters. So let me drop a dread shadow. Make them big. There we go. And we'll do another D12 to see who is attacking. 5, this time going at Chove. Dread Shadow manifests anywhere within the mists and attacks the characters. It acts on the same initiative count it was created. Alright. So let me add a turn for that. Alright, so the Dread Shadow acts. And it's going to attack Chove. Alright. The shadow moves into your space, Chove. And it starts clinging to your back. And it attacks you with this Mounting Despair ability. I need you to make a Dex saving throw.
Okay. Come on. I had a +9.
Nice. Okay. So I'll move the token off just so we can see both.
Wait. I'm sorry. I have disadvantage. I gotta reroll. Okay.
Hey, you did even better. Nice. You know what?
Okay.
Once you gain a point, gain inspiration for honesty.
Yeah, because I was just looking and I saw the exhaustion level. I'm like, right.
Right. All right. So that is everything that the trap can do on its turn. So we go to the Hellhound.
The Hellhound, which is frightened, will use its 50 feet of movement to run underneath Chove and to the light.
All right.
That is what it do.
Takes an op attack from a Dread Shadow.
Yep.
16 hit.
16, let's see, 16 hits.
10
10
necrotic.
necrotic. And a DC 13 save. 4 fails.
Right, so that snagged him back here and he's grappled, right?
Yep.
All right. Okay, Hellhound number 2.
Hellhound number 2 does the same, moves to a light source. That's what it do.
All right, we got to do it all again. The mist coalesce and grasp at a creature.
I just realized something.
What's that?
I'm not in the order because I didn't click on this.
Uh-oh.
4, so we did miss the game.
All right, let's add you now. Add, and you said 4?
Yep.
All right.
Sorry.
Okay, no problem. So I'm attacking number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Going after George.
All right.
So George, make a DC 19 con save.
He's not gonna make that.
Right?
Sure isn't.
So George is stunned, which is right here. Stunned, incapacitated. It also takes 46 necrotic damage.
Okay.
I'll roll that. 16 necrotic damage.
Gotcha.
And is knocked prone and dragged 30 feet.
In which direction?
Right into the circle.
Okay.
Any creature that enters the summoning circle suffers Vampire's Hunger. The creature must succeed on another DC 19 con save or take another 46 necrotic damage.
It will not make this.
This is terrible. This is unfair. Another 16
He's got
damage.
a +1 to con. He's got
So another 16 damage. What's that do to
Yep.
poor George?
not much actually. He's got 56 hit points in total.
Oh, nice. Excellent. All right. So that is the Vampire's Hunger. And then we go to Chove.
On mute, Becca.
Is saying the next part in the ritual considered an action?
I don't think so.
But I already won this round.
Yeah.
Okay, there
the
was.
white did one this round, right? You can always do another. Or no,
Yeah.
does it have to wait? It might have to wait.
Okay, just wanted to make sure, because if I can
Right.
get it out of the way now, I'd say it. Otherwise, if that doesn't matter yet, I will just start attacking this thing that just jumped out of the shadows, and oh my god, it's so scary.
Sure. 19 hits for 11 points of damage.
And then I'm gonna Hunter's Mark it, for the sake of it.
Okay, and I am realizing I skipped a lot. I did Dread Hand, but I didn't do the trap's other active elements. He puts out another lamp. And let's say he puts out this one. And then he summons another Dread Shadow. And this one will appear near Valmo. I gotta add it to the initiative board for 10. And it attacks Valmo with its Choking Shadow.
That doesn't hit.
missed. Right, okay. And that was just what I forgot to do for the trap. And now we go on to Valmo.
Alright, so we can't say the poems, say the next stanza until the next round, right?
Right.
Alright, so those are shadows. Then I'm going to cast Sunlight from the Raven kind. So that's a 30-foot radius of sunlight. Which is 20 points of radiant damage.
The Dread Shadow has this sunlight sensitivity. So that's 30 feet of you?
Yeah.
Alright.
And that should be both of them, too.
Is that a spell? Or was that the symbol?
The symbol.
Okay.
Actually, can I move? Yeah, it's right there.
So let me draw a 30-foot yellow circle. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. That's 30 feet. So we'll center that around Valmo. All right.
It'll be 30 feet off of Valmo, right?
So he's holding the symbol, yeah.
Yeah, because
So it should hit him.
I see. It
Diameter, not radius.
Got it. So a lot bigger.
Oh, wait, massive.
Oh, I think you were right. It's 30 diameter, not radius. For with that, it would be 60 diameter.
Well, populate the Ravenkind, the symbol of Ravenkind, if it's diameter or radius.
30-foot radius.
Okay,
So 60 foot.
better.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. So like that.
God
So
damn.
it's like 30 feet in all directions.
Roughly.
How does that still not hit? Oh, because that's me in the center.
Does that
It'll move,
affect
though, right?
the mist at all?
The
trying to get
sunlight,
this one.
I don't think has a direct effect on the mists. No. All right. So when the shadow starts its turn, he's going to take radiant damage. He doesn't take it yet. And looks like that's it. Anything else for Velma?
Yeah, that's it for now.
Okay. Shantala.
So
Your countermeasures are reigniting the light sources, dispersing the mists with strong winds, or using the one of the holy symbol or the sun sword, and I don't think you have either one of those. So
no, I have my own holy symbol.
Wall of Force is a concentration spell, right, Space Bear?
Yep.
Did you want to drop that?
So that this lamp can be relit?
Right.
Yeah, then sure.
All right. So, Shantala, you are right next to a lamp that needs relighting. That is definitely a countermeasure you can take to keep this ritual going and successful.
Okay. Joe, how's your HP?
I mean, I'm doing okay right now.
Okay. All right. Well, I will go. I will go light that, and then I'm going to go back to my space.
Okay. Let's see. So, is there any...
Actually, I'm going to go to here. Wait, can I do that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, no, I can only go to here. Okay.
Relighting one of the ritual lanterns requires a bonus action and a successful survival, sleight of hand, or religion check.
Oh, it's only a bonus action?
Right.
Oh, I could do a survival check? Okay. Well, I can't move closer to the mist, but in theory, I am no longer frightened. I can relight that lamp.
Yeah.
Well, I can do it.
No,
I mean, I
you
can
can.
try.
You could reach that lamp, Jove. You wouldn't be brought any closer to the source of your fear.
Oh.
Oh, yours is out too, right? Okay, so yeah, so all right, so I will go here, and
Survival, sleight of hand, or religion. And you needed a 13. Excellent. So that lantern has been relit.
all right, and then I'm going to go back over here.
Okay. All right. Any
Wait,
actions?
so that was just a bonus action.
That was right.
Oh, so, but because I did that, I'm too far.
Well, if you can hit this thing for me, so I can just run on my turn, and then I can light this.
Okay. I was actually thinking of giving you some HP, but I will.
I don't need any HP
You
at the
don't
moment.
need me right now, so.
No, I don't need any period. I technically wasn't hit when this guy attacked me. He tried to grapple me or something. And I saved.
But I have a HP max and current increased by 5. It's not a heal.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
But anyway, I will just do my good old standard. I'll do that.
Ooh, all right. And that is against
The shadow.
the one by Chove.
Yeah.
All right. Does a 13? No, that does a 28 hit. Yeah, it does. For 14 damage.
Radiant damage.
All right. Radiant damage. Are they not susceptible? Okay, so just the normal amount of damage. 14.
Yep.
You figured they'd be vulnerable to it, but they don't look like they are.
Well, so whoever attacks him next has advantage, so that should do him in.
Right. All right. And then we'll go to Everald.
That changed absolutely everything I was going to do. I was all prepared. I can reach. All right. Since I'm frightened, I can't actually approach the shadow, right?
You're technically frightened of the mists, which are
So
everywhere.
I can't enter.
So it's I'm gonna rule that you can move anywhere you want. That there's mist everywhere, and therefore you can't move any closer or further away from it because it surrounds you.
Okay.
Oh, it's not just inside the circle?
I'm not sure,
I'm not having a good day.
but I want you to be able to move around the outside of the circle. So.
Right.
I tried.
All
I
right.
really tried.
All right,
Oh,
Everald.
you have advantage. You have advantage on that.
Well, that's right. Thank you. I'll give you a point of inspiration for that. Thank you.
Thanks.
There you go. It makes all the difference.
It does.
7 points of magic damage. Down he goes.
And I'm going to go back to my light.
All right. All right, Silas.
So I want to relight that with my sword, but I need to get my dog, so I'm gonna go into the mist and pick up my dog.
All right. So the constant elements. Any creature that enters the summoning circle suffers vampire's hunger. Make a 19 con save.
Yep.
All right. So you take half of 8 points of damage. Necrotic
Which is
damage.
4 because I'm resistant to necrotic.
Right.
I pick up George, and I will use my remaining movement to just leave.
All right.
That is my movement and my action. As a bonus action, I am going to cast a fun little spell called... Oh, where is it? Divine Favor. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna cast Divine Favor. That's fun.
And you
So that's
deal
what I
extra
do.
radiant damage. All right, excellent. All right, Space Bear.
Okay, so I have to go towards a lantern. So, sure.
Now, the way this reads, as I'm reading it, it says, if a full round passes without the proper psalm or stanza being recited, the ritual fails. So I don't think you're limited to one per round. You just can't let a full round go. And a full round will be once the white goes again.
Right.
Oh,
The white's already.
It's not with me. It's last. Who's last?
So which one are we on?
We just finished. Oh fuck! I can't. I don't have the sheet open anymore.
We did
So-
clear. We're on Amber 1.
We did Amber 1?
No, that's the one we're on.
Okay.
That's the next one to read. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do it. Hear our blooded words and heed our call.
The very air itself rumbles with the fury of a god, and the gray mists become crimson. The air thickens with the lifeblood of the damned. And the effect of this is going to be whenever a character reads a stanza or casts a spell with a vocal component, the bloody mists are going to attempt to choke you. And you're going to have to succeed on a charisma saving throw or fail to read the stanza or cast the spell.
Oh Jesus!
What
no.
All right, and then we go to Jerry the White.
Jerry the White will.
Hang on a second. My
sorry.
frightened effect ends at the end of my turn, right?
How does the frighten? Everyone's frightened. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn. Wisdom 19.
It says succeed on a DC 19 with his saving throw or become mute and frightened until the end of its next turn.
Right.
There's no
Mute?
repeat of saving throw.
You become mute. Is that what it said?
Yeah.
I mean, you couldn't read.
Oh, so yeah, I couldn't read Amber 1.
I didn't know that.
I see.
But I mean, we haven't gone a full round with that one being not read yet, so we're okay.
Right. So Jerry can read it, right?
Yeah, I think he has like a fairly vested interest in this thing being put back. So he's going, but he is still frightened until the end of his next turn, this is his turn now. So he has to move closer to the light, and that is his turn, and he's no longer frightened. So that he couldn't speak anyways because he was muted by the fear.
But yeah, it looks like Silas, you're gonna have to be the person right now to say it, either that or Valmo, but I'm gonna put my money on you for passing the charisma save.
I have a decent charisma.
Well, it all depends on the rolls, right?
I mean,
I've got
what is the save, Dan?
DC 19.
Okay, so I have to roll a 2 or higher.
Yeah, you see?
Yeah, it's a lot better than mine.
Much better than mine, but just don't think of it as initiative, okay, Silas?
Yeah, it's not no. If my initiative rolls were plus 17, I'd still be rolling nat ones.
All right. George is down and out. And the essence of
George is
vampire
down and out,
on
but he's no longer frightened. So
20. So here comes some vampires. Maybe 1d4 minus 1. So 2 vampires spawn.
he's no longer grappled, is he?
On initiative
He
count
would
20.
not be. He would not be stunned, grappled, or or incapacitated anymore, would he? Because that turn's passed.
Wait. You crap. You did read the Hear Our Bloodied Words. We did that, right?
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah.
That's the one where the vocal component. Okay, so that means that it says the vampires.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did we read it? But I thought Spacebar you were.
Yeah, we
Sorry, can you?
Yeah,
couldn't
we
read
did
it.
not. I wasn't
we
able
did not read it.
But then Jerry read it because he had.
Well, Jerry couldn't read it because he was muted by the fear, so he had to go to the light at his turn.
Yeah, he had to
Now
do
he's
the
not
same thing I
afraid,
did.
but his turn's over.
Yeah, he's not afraid anymore, but his turn's over.
Which means we failed the ritual.
No, because
No.
Jerry read a stanza last round, so we haven't gone around without reading one yet.
But didn't Jerry just end his turn, and so now it's been a full round without anyone reading?
No, because
No,
Jerry
I read
read
one.
one last. Jerry read one at the Jerry read one at the start of the last round. At the start of the round. Well, the start of the last round.
That
Right.
counts for that round. Now this is starting a new round.
Yeah, this is the start of the new round.
Okay. The way it reads is if a full round passes without
A
a stanza
full
being
round
read.
has not passed because Jerry starts the turns in. Yeah, because Jerry starts the
the start of
round.
the round.
Jerry is the start of the round, and at the start of the last round, he read a stanza. So we have not gone a full round without reading one yet.
I see what you're saying. Okay, right. Okay. So we good.
Be good.
All right. So he does summon vampires then, if that stanza hasn't been read. So let me grab some vampire spawn and throw 2 down on the table. Come on, monster tokens. There we go. 1 and 2. And let's see who they're gonna attack. They're going at 1 o'clock, so they're gonna go at Jerry.
He was born for this role.
All right. So the vampires surround Jerry and decide they're going to take him out.
They won't do it.
Yikes.
Well, he's resistant to necrotic damage, so... Oh, that's just slashing, though. Okay, so that is a total of... Shit.
Alright. I shouldn't have had those guys attack just then. They should have been put in the initiative order.
Okay, so do those go through, or...
I'll take them back. You can heal. Yeah. Heal Jerry up. They'll get their turn. I'll have to roll again. All right. So then the other element is, or the active elements, the Dread Hand. He gets to pick. Let's see. Space Bear. Why don't you make a Constitution saving throw?
Wonderful.
All right, less than 19. You are stunned.
I'm gonna try this as well. 1
18.
short again.
Right. Okay, so you are stunned, incapacitated. You take 46 necrotic damage. So 11 necrotic damage. You are
You
knocked.
said 46. Holy shit!
What was that from?
This was from the active element of the trap called Dread Hand.
Okay.
Right. Prone, and you get pulled 30 feet. When you get pulled inside, you need to make another Constitution save.
Okay.
All
Oh
right.
my god.
And so you take another 4d6 damage. Only 9. And that's necrotic damage. And you will take that on the start of your turn if you stay inside the circle.
Okay.
Now the Smothering Darkness is going to extinguish a light source. Let's go ahead and kill the one over here that doesn't have anyone by it anyway. And then he summons a Dread Shadow. And we'll put that shadow down here with Silas.
Okay.
It's got to add a turn. He goes on 20. Alright, that shadow is no more. That shadow comes and attacks Silas.
Okay.
Make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, what is the DC?
13.
13.
That dread shadow takes damage, right? For being in the sunlight?
Oh, it sure does. Alright, so you made the save. Dread Shadow takes 10 radiant damage. Alright. So that is every aspect of the trap. The Dread Shadow went. Now the Hellhound.
The Hellhound. Can a Hellhound use its fire breath to relight the candle for the lantern?
I'll give him a d20 roll.
Yeah, alright. 16.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he's a good boy. He just breathes fire on the lantern.
A little melty, but it's okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
it's a little hot.
A little warped, but alright.
Serviceable.
Is that it for our Hellhound?
That is it for my good boy, the Hellhound.
Alright, so now attacking Jerry.
How does that vampire do in the sunlight?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sunlight sensitivity takes 20 radiant damage.
Is that at the start of the turn?
Yep.
Both of those hit.
All right.
For a total of 20. Okay.
And then we go to the Hellhound.
Okay. 1 second. I can never get it to actually, like, negative the health correctly. I don't know how to do that. Whatever. 25. All right. The Hellhound is going to... Actually, he has pack tactics, so he has advantage on this attack anyways. The Hellhound is going to make a... I believe it gets multi-attack here, actually. No, it just gets a single bite. I'm gonna do a chomp. At advantage.
All right. I was tending to some stuff. Just remind me where you were attacking.
I am attacking this one right here. It takes 16 points of damage.
Okay. 16 off. All right. Is that magical damage?
It's a Hellhound, I would assume so.
All right. We won't split hairs. All right. Now the vampire spawn gets to go. He takes 20 radiant damage. All right, and he's going to attack the white.
$11 misses. 23 hits. Jerry's not looking too good.
All right, the essence of vampire gets to go. So here comes the Dread Hand at the Hellhound up here. So Constitution saving throw.
It's not gonna make this. 6.
All right, stunned and incapacitated and prone and 4d6 necrotic damage. 11 necrotic damage.
Okay.
Gets dragged into the circle where it needs to make another DC 19 con save.
Not gonna do it. Oh, it does it.
So it takes half damage, takes 3 necrotic damage. The Smothering Darkness is going to put out this lantern. And then a Dread Shadow is going to emerge over here with Shantala. Alright, and it's going to attack Shantala by making you have a Dex save. Alright, the target, or the creature rather, perches on your shoulders, and you are paralyzed.
Okay, but I'm not afraid. I'm not feared anymore, right? I'm not afraid anymore.
No, not anymore.
Isn't that what that little thing on me is?
Yeah, I got to take it off.
Okay, so I'm paralyzed.
Right, which is this guy right here, paralyzed and incapacitated.
I can't move or speak, but I can repeat the save on my turn. Okay.
Right. All right, so that is the 3 elements of his attack, and then we go to this Dread Shadow. Here is going to take 10 radiant damage, and is going to join in the fray.
Oh, sorry. All that necrotic damage that Jerry took should have already been
Should have been halved.
Wait. Yeah. Okay. I'll just. What the fuck? So that's 9 points of necrotic damage. Oof. Jerry's not looking too good.
All right, that's the action.
DC 13 strength fails.
So
grappled
by the shadow.
He doesn't need to breathe. He's undead.
All right, what you got, Chove?
Okay, so I'm gonna
the stanza.
move over here. So I can't speak until the end of my turn, so I can't do one of those stupid things. So I'm just going to, let's see, do I want to go for one of the vampires attacking poor Jerry, or do I want to help Silas? I think
you should help Jerry. I was
about to say I'm gonna go with Jerry because Silas honestly will just blink and I'll die. Okay, I'm just gonna start aiming with my longbow at this vampire right here because they're flanking.
Okay. 2 hits, magical hits for 14, so 21.
Nice.
All right.
And then I know I had my hunter's mark on this guy. Can I move it onto the vampire just to add a hunter's mark?
Sure.
Thanks.
One more
And
hunter's
then,
mark.
yep, and then I guess that's the end of my turn, and I should be able to talk after this, right?
Right.
Great.
We'll take the little frightened off of you. There you go. All right, it's getting late in the round. Velmo.
So does it cost an action to say a stanza or no?
No.
Okay. I am going to... Can I stand where Jerry's at, or I can only pass through?
I don't understand.
Right here. Like if I can't stand in the same spot as him, right?
No.
Alright. So I'm going to move right there. And for my action... do Ward of Radiance. Yeah, it should go with me. But I don't think that doesn't change anybody. Yeah. Ward of Radiance on these 2. On this one and this one.
Okay. Constitution save for a vampire.
And with not disadvantage,
15
right?
made it, and for a shadow, he failed. Shadow failed, vampire made it. So 5 damage, or is it no damage on a save?
I think it's no damage since it's a cantrip.
Okay. All right,
And
so
then
10 points to the shadow, nothing to the vampire.
Can I say a stanza?
Yeah, go ahead.
We're on Amber 2?
I believe so.
Amber 1.
Number 1?
Oh,
Okay.
that's the one we... Okay.
Yep.
All right, hear our bloodied words and heed our call.
And this is where the gray mists become crimson and the air thickens with the lifeblood of the damned. And this is where now, whenever you try to read a stanza, the bloody mist is going to attempt to choke you. So that is where we're at, and we go to Shantala, who I guess can't do much except repeat her save, right?
That's right. So we'll try that again.
Nice.
Excellent. But that's the end of my turn, so I can't do anything.
Oh yeah, all you guys with red dots should be deducting 1 hit point at the end of your turn too.
Yeah, I did. This is our second turn, or my second turn.
Right.
So.
All right. So that was the end of your turn, Shantala.
Yep.
Good news for your next turn, but for now we go to Emerald.
So I can't say anything, unfortunately, which means I can't cast anything.
All right.
Over here where Shantala is. And really, about the only thing I really can do. Come on, get up there where you belong. No longer on her, right?
No.
No.
That's on the shadow.
All right, 7 points of magic damage. Very nice. And if that's
And
it,
now I'm no longer frightened, right?
right.
I will take my first attack against this.
I'm sorry, Silas. Can I wasn't done.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I think that was only about 15. Want to reach that other lant. I know I'm going to get an opportunity attack from the shadow. Right?
Okay.
So I think I can reach the lamp. I take a shot.
7.
Missed.
Yep.
Okay.
And if you still
I
got a
can't
bonus
light the
action,
lamp as an action, right?
you can if you got a bonus action.
I do have a bonus action.
And then you got to make a what is it? A survival, religion, or sleight of hand check. DC 13.
Survival. Dude.
All right, you get it relit.
Okay. I feel useful. Sorry, Silas. Back you go.
Okay.
Oh yeah, Silas, go ahead.
Yeah. So first, what I do is I'm going to take 1 attack against the shadow. Go, Sun Sword. 22.
Hits.
I'm thinking that hits.
These are undead. So 29, 31.
Yep.
Was that a smite?
That was not a smite. No, it's my Radiant Soul. The thing I can do. I will then move to assist my good pal Jerry. Get into flanking, and we'll do what I must do. 30? That hit?
Sure does.
Fantastic. We are going to smite that. Because I have 3rd level spell slots now, and I'd love to test it out. Bye.
58.
I think you got him.
Yeah.
I will then read Amber
Did by
2.
that much.
I believe I have to make a charisma saving throw to read Amber 2.
Yes. Looks like you
Okay.
you got it. You were able to get the choke through it.
Let our fear be a guiding light to protect us from your darkness.
Like jagged fingers, the mists coalesce and creep around each ritual lantern, blocking their light from view and plunging the ritual site into total darkness. You can't see the lanterns anymore,
What about
And then we're
the
standing right next to him.
even if you're standing right next to them.
So
what about the
Raven
sunlight?
Yeah, the sunlight.
Yeah, I thought the Sun Sword and the Raven kind are unaffected.
If you have those light sources, and
We do.
you bring them close enough to a lantern, then you will be able to see.
Well, 2 of us are right next to a lantern.
All right.
Yeah, that's there.
The ritual lights are encased in a 10-foot radius orb of thick mist. Creatures may pass the orb freely, but light cannot pass. Ooh. It says light can't pass.
Ooh. What does sunlight say about light?
It just says light can't pass. So the characters prevents the characters from seeing which lanterns are lit and which ones are snuffed out.
Oh, so it didn't snuff them out. It just makes it so we can't see them?
Right.
Oh.
So you have the spell Dawn going off of your off of the necklace, right?
Yeah.
Me?
No. Belmo.
No, I have the sunlight.
Okay, great.
I have the spell Dawn, but it does damage as well.
Okay.
I have daylight.
I have daylight also.
Well, I mean, as long as we're close to this one, we'll know if it goes out.
I think it's already out.
Oh, it's already out? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Space Bear, what do you got? Oh, you're starting your turn in the middle of the thing, so that's a Constitution save.
All right. There we go. I'll take that.
You take 8 necrotic damage.
8 necrotic. Okay. And I have all these buttload of conditions on me.
Right, let's
Is there a
see.
save to remove them or what?
So that was the Dread Hand. Oh no, wait, what was that? Why are you stunned? What stunned you?
That's the one that pulled me in.
The Dread Hand? Or become stunned until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
So that's it.
Yep.
So I guess this is your next turn, and then we get to the end, and I take off the stunned effect, and we move on, right?
Yep.
Isn't that fun?
Mm-hmm.
All right,
Good
Jerry.
turn.
Good turn. Good turn. All right, Jerry, what do you got? You're muted, Adam.
Ah, crap. Sorry, I was muted.
That's okay.
So Jerry is going to attempt to speak another line.
Oh, okay. Gonna charge right through the end of it. I love it.
Let's see. That's a charisma saving. He's only got a +2, so he's got a decent chance of failing. But it's a saving throw, right?
He's grappled, isn't he? Jerry?
He is.
He can speak.
Yeah.
Grappled, he can't move.
Yeah. To talk, it's a DC 15 charisma save.
DC 15 charisma save. So he gets a +6 from Silas because he's close by, because he's an ally. That doesn't do it.
Wow.
So he
Rolling
tries
like
to
a
speak
I'm
and
sorry.
is choked.
That's okay. He will then strike out at the shadow
Okay.
with his longsword. He has multi-attack.
It's a hit for an 11.
Yep. Second strike.
Non-magical, so it becomes 5.
Not magical. Yep.
5 and a miss.
Yep. Well, that is what Jerry do.
All right. George.
George should have all these status effects removed because that was from a while ago.
Right. He's still prone though, so he has to stand up.
Yep. So he only has 20 feet of movement, which he will use to go here and attack the shadow.
I'm a class 13.
Armor class 13. He's got 2 attacks. $23 for 8, and it has to make a saving throw unless it's immune to prone.
Unless it runs out of hit points.
Unless it runs out of hit points. He's a really good boy.
Yes, good boy, George.
Boy, George.
Yeah.
All right, so we go back to the essence of Vampire. So the active elements, the dread mist coalesce and grasp at a creature and want to drag them in. Coming at Everald. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Going into the circle.
You made it.
No!
Excellent.
I'm not going in the circle.
Yeah.
Can we get a card? You doing
Baller.
cards?
So you do 9 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. Your
You are
flesh
not
wound.
dragged in. Smothering Darkness. He's going to put out one of the lanterns, but you can't see them. So you can't see which one he just put out. And then he summons another Dreadlord, Dread Shadow, which is gonna, let's put one over here with Everald. All right. Add to the initiative order on number 20. And it attacks Everald. So Everald, make a dexterity saving throw.
I want to.
All right, you are paralyzed. You can repeat the saving throw at the end of your turn.
Okay. Paralyzed means I can't talk either, right?
Right.
There's no very clearly.
All right, so that was the Dread Shadow. It is, you have read, it says that the vampire summoning, this effect lasts until the final Psalm of Amber. So it's still going to trigger now, and I got to do 1d4 minus 1 vampires. So 3 vampire spawn show up. Let's see where we deploy them. How about outside of that big old sun belt? We'll do 1. We'll do 2. We'll do 3. Alright, then the Dread Shadow over here is dead. Hellhound.
Okay. Hellhound is going to rush to my aid because it's a good boy. It is going to step here and then breathe a cone of fire onto the vampire spawn.
Alright. That's what kind of save?
It is a dexterity save, DC 12.
Made it.
And it takes half of 66. 1 second.
So 11. Nice.
Yep.
Alright, Hellhound goes. Vampire spawn now gets to go. He takes 20 radiant damage for being in the sun. He's a crispy fucking critter. And he's gonna go after Jerry.
Miss.
Jerry was a race car driver.
Yeah.
Alright.
So he... Yep. Let's get that con save. 11. What happens to this one?
Let's see. 4d6, right? 12 radiant damage, or excuse me, necrotic damage.
Okay.
And then he's no longer stunned, frightened, all that. He's just prone. And that's the end of his turn, right?
Yeah, I believe so. I'll just get rid of all the effects but prone. There we go. Prone.
Alright.
You do that.
The Dread Shadow over here. With Shantala. Gonna try to mount you again. Dexterity. Saving throw. Nice. So you are paralyzed.
Oh.
Rip.
All right. Essence of Vampire gets to go again. So let's see. Dreadhand gets to try to drag someone in. Let's pick a random target. 4 o'clock. Coming at Chove. Make a DC 19 con save. Okay. So it's stunned, incapacitated, prone, 4d6 necrotic damage, so 15 necrotic damage. You get dragged in, and you make another Constitution save. Failed again. And so take another 18 points of necrotic damage. Alright, and you were dragged in, and that is one. Next, he's going to put out another lantern. Watch your lanterns. Remember, bonus action to relight them.
We can't see them, though.
You just have to go up to one and check it.
Oh, right. So if we get close enough to it, we can see it?
No, but you can attempt to relight it, and as a bonus action, you can either confirm that it's already lit or attempt to relight it.
Oh, okay. We can do that. All right. Not that I'm going to have any actions.
Right.
Me either.
Another Dread Shadow manifests. All right, and this one is going to go. Why not here, right at Space Bear? I'm just going to try to paralyze you.
Not cool.
Not cool at all. So dex save. And you're prone, so does that come at disadvantage or anything?
Bro, disadvantage on attack rolls.
No,
it doesn't
no.
look like
Okay.
it. Oh God.
Alright.
6. Let me think.
Ooh. 1d12.
8. What do I need?
13.
You needed
Did it?
13, right?
Ooh, that blue card.
Nice. All right, so that
Actually-
was the Dreadlord. The vampires come on 20. That's a constant element. We go to this guy's dead, and we go to Chove, who I think has to make a con save.
So I know you gave me
Inspiration.
DM inspiration. So what is that? Like, is that just
You can roll. If something fails, you can re-roll it.
reroll? Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Okay, just in case. So it's disadvantage.
Nice. So only half damage, 9 points of damage, and all the stun effects are now off of you.
Great. And that was my turn, was rolling for that save, right?
Right, basically.
Can I at least use can I use my movement to stand up, or is prone something I have to use another action for?
I think because the save technically comes at the end of your turn, you can't even move.
Damn. Okay.
Yep. All right, Valmo.
All right, so are we trying to make sure Jerry doesn't die?
Jerry's expendable.
Okay, cool. Because they
Jerry
don't seem to be.
Yeah, Jerry is. He's there.
He's the
Okay.
definition of expendable.
Like any Jerry should be.
Free guy.
No, it's just like they're all attacking him, so I want to double check.
Like Jerry, just read a stanza. Have fun.
And light the lantern there.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go right here.
Because we know
Light
that.
this lantern.
All right.
And so that's my bonus.
So you make
What's the
a. It's either religion, sleight of hand, or survival. DC 13 or light.
Bible, religion, or sleight of hand.
Mm-hmm.
With religion. With advantage, normal roll.
I don't think any advantage applies. Nice. Okay, so it was out and you relit it.
Okay. And then I have another 15 feet of movement. No, I have another 25 feet of movement.
Was one like roughly here?
So the light should follow me.
The sunlight.
The ring of light. Yeah,
You
the
are
sunlight.
because you can see the area of darkness around him. You can see that there's another light right here.
Yeah. But that's as far as I could walk.
Right. Got it. Okay, Shantala.
Wait, the light needs to move.
Light.
Big yellow circle.
Oh, thank you.
And I still have an action, actually. So for my action,
Read the stanza.
can I do it again? Oh yeah, it is. Okay. It's my turn again. So we're on stanza 3.
Yeah.
We shall follow our path narrow and true
Now,
through the
as
valley.
you attempt to try to read it, the mists try to choke you. So make a charisma saving throw. DC 15.
Oof.
So you get choked. The words can't escape your lips, though you try.
Okay. And that's not an action, right?
Nope.
Alright, so I am going to cast Scorching Ray.
That one that's in the straight line?
No, it's
Right.
three shots.
That's 4. And it's 4.
4 if you have cast it. Yeah.
So I'm going to hit at this guy,
Okay.
since he's not in there.
Armor class 15. All right, a crit. Nice.
And that's the first one. Is he still standing?
Yeah, 12 hit points doesn't take him down. He's at like full, so.
Nice.
Oh.
9 more. Okay.
Third one.
Make it 3 in a row. Let's go. Oh, okay. Make it 3
The
out of
last
4.
one.
3 out of 4. 16 hits for 9. All right.
Oh.
All right.
And then we go to Shantala.
Okay. And I failed my deck save again. Yeah.
Your deck save. What was that one for?
He's like.
Oh,
hanging on
he's
to my back.
hanging on to you. Right, right. It's the shadow. He has the dex.
And I can't move or speak.
Right.
So,
All right, Emerald.
Oh, I am paralyzed. What's my save?
Dex 13.
X.
Okay. Silas.
My charisma
It's not
save is
fun.
higher than the check, so I can just read a stanza.
Okay.
So we are on Amber 4.
3.
3.
3 failed.
3 failed. We shall follow our path, narrow and true, through the valley of your malevolence.
The mists swirl to and fro before your eyes, disorienting patterns. They seem to invade your mind and attempt to pull you off course. Now, whenever a character moves, they must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or their movement speed is halved. And, oh, no, exactly, what does it say here? Or move half their movement speed in a random direction as determined by a d8.
Okay.
Ooh.
What's the DC save for that?
Wisdom 15.
Wisdom 15. Okay.
And that's
Good
if
to
you
know.
want to move. So if you want to speak, it's a charisma 15. If you want to move, it's a wisdom 15.
I will stay comfortably where I... Actually, no, I'm going to try attempt to move.
Okay.
So I will give you that wisdom.
Ooh, okay. D8, random direction.
D8 random direction.
Go to the upper right.
Okay. Oh wait, no, half my movement would be 15 from here. So there.
All right.
Can I take my action to use the? So I haven't taken my action yet. Can I use my action to use the cloak of Mountebank?
Sure.
I am going to teleport back. Oh, I'm going to teleport 75 feet over here.
All right.
Want to try and light a lamp while you're there?
Oh yeah, is the lamp there? There's a lamp near here.
You
Isn't
got
yeah,
a
the lamp?
bonus action, yeah?
Yeah, I got my bonus action. Can I check the lamp?
It's already lit.
This one,
It's already lit. Good.
this
to
one
know.
up here's out.
Well, we don't
I
need
don't know.
Oh yeah, the one next to Evereld. Can I change my teleportation next to Evereld?
Sure.
Yeah, so I'll just go here. That should put me right next to the lamp.
Right.
That's on the other side of me. I think I should.
Oh, it's on the other side. Okay, I'll go here. I'll check the lamp.
It's already
That one
lit.
should be out.
It's
Oh,
already lit.
I thought-
Good.
I thought you told me it was out.
No.
Okay. It's already lit. Good to know. So that's what I have done. We have
All right.
2 left.
And we go to Space Bear.
Who can read one?
Cool. Half my movement to stand up. And then I shall read number 4.
All right. Make a DC charisma or DC 15 charisma save to speak. Nice.
Nice.
Neither darkness nor blood nor blight of death shall hold us in our stead.
The mists thicken and swirl faster on the ground. Tendrils flare wildly as if grasping at your legs and feet, and the entire ritual area becomes difficult terrain.
And I'm in a spot where I have to make some sort of save, right?
Yes.
For damage?
You are in the vampire's hunger radius. So DC 19 con save.
Cool.
Nice.
All right, so
And-
half damage of a 4d6.
Okay.
10.
All right.
Jesus.
And
Roll.
I know, like that's a phenomenal roll.
and then I am going to use Misty Step to get right beside Silas,
All right.
so that my saving throws are better.
Yeah, we need those.
All right, Space Bear, and we go to Jerry, grappled or no
Jerry-
longer grappled.
No longer grappled. Jerry will attempt to speak the last phrase.
Oh my god, if Jerry gets the last one.
If Jerry gets the last one, 7, fail. No, Jerry.
Ah,
He will then again make multi-attack against the vampire.
Okay,
6.
6 misses.
Yep.
All right, George.
good try,
George
Jerry.
will step in. George will step within 5 feet.
Bark it.
Bark aggressively. No, he cannot bark it, but he can bite.
Against said vampire, 8 points of damage. Or 4,
Have-
because it's non-magical, 4, and then another hit for 3.
Yep.
I think he made his saving throw. He's not knocked prone.
He's got to make 2 of them.
I already failed that one.
Good boy.
Alright. And now this Dread Shadow, which is draped all over Everald. What can he do? It doesn't say it incapacitates him. He's going to try to choke you.
He takes damage.
Oh, he does. He takes 10 radiant damage.
That sunlight is wonderful.
And then he attacks Everald and hits for 8 necrotic.
Okay.
And you are grappled.
I'm not doing really good. I mean, I'm doing fine hit points, but I'm not doing anything to help you guys. Getting my ass kicked.
All right. And then we go to the essence of Vampire. He is going to try to... Let's see who we've got here. Valmo.
Yeah, go ahead, put me in the middle.
Silas. Let's see who the Dread Hand wants to take. Let's make it a 50-50. All right, Silas, make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, hold on. That's the dog. That's me. Sorry. That's me. 12.
All right.
What happened?
So, you become stunned until the end of your next turn.
Okay.
You're stunned until the end of next turn. You also take 46 necrotic damage.
Can Everald use that blue card on me? Then we can use blue cards with each other.
I take my blue card. And
You're going to play your blue card for Adam?
Yep.
All right. Advantage on a saving throw.
Another chance. 22.
Nice. Okay, so forget everything we said.
I still take half that damage, which is
6.
6, so it's reduced to 3. I love being an Azamar.
I know, right? Okay, so that was the Dread Hand. The Smothering Darkness. He's going to put out a lantern.
Yeah, that.
And then Dread Shadow is going to materialize.
Or that time Finger of definitely did 7 damage to me.
I know, right? Token layer. So coming at Valmo as best as it can. Dexterity save, Valmo. All
I
right.
think I have a card for that. Oh, that's a good check. No, I don't have it.
All right, so you are paralyzed, and you can repeat on your next turn.
Hellhound time.
All right, that was I did the Smothering Darkness. I did the Dreadlord. That happens on. Okay, so I didn't do my vampires, right?
No, you didn't.
1d4 minus 1. One more vampire shows up.
Wait, that Dreadlord, was that his turn? The one that attacked me?
Yeah.
Were you ready? So he takes 10 damage?
Yes, he does. Thank you for the reminder.
I don't know if it's considered a turn or not.
All right, and another vampire shows up. Let's put it over here and add it to initiative. Okay. This Dread Shadow takes 10 points of damage on his turn. And he tries to attack Everald again by choking you. Does a 15 hit?
Does not.
Alright. This Dread Shadow is all draped over Valmo. And fails at choking. Okay, Hellhound.
The Hellhound. Can the Hellhound check if the lanterns are lit? It's an intelligent creature.
How intelligent?
6. It's above 5, which is sentient.
It can't check, but it can breathe fire on the thing, and if it's out, it will light it.
Great. It will move down to the one that's over here and attempt to breathe fire on it.
All right. I can't tell you whether it was relit or not because he doesn't know.
Yeah, he doesn't know, but he certainly did breathe fire on it like a good boy.
Yes, he did.
Is it like enough fire to hit that vampire?
I think it's a 15-foot cone.
Sure, let's go with it.
All right, sure. It's another 6. Yeah, DC 12 Dex save. Takes 19 points of fire damage.
All right.
One very angry puppy.
All right, this vampire spawn is prone. Well, first of all, he takes 20 damage for still being in the sun. So that does him in. And we
Jerry
go
might actually
to
survive this.
This Hellhound.
This Hellhound starts in the thing, so I have to make a con save. 4. How much necrotic did it take?
4d6. So
11. Okay.
Yep.
Ooh. One Hellhound's been taking a beating. It is going to. I think it realizes that it's on the verge of death. So it's going to stand proud and try and protect Chove, and it's going to breathe fire on this thing right here.
Okay.
It needs to make a DC 12 Dex save. Or take
11.
28 points. 28 points of fire damage.
Yikes.
Boom.
He's making his last stand.
Yep.
He knows he's dead.
All right. Dread Shadow over here has got Chantala wrapped up, and he's gonna crit you for 11.
He takes 10 points of damage.
He does. Thank you. So Chantala gets hit for, unfortunately, for 11. This Dread
He now
Shadow,
takes 10.
yeah, which kills him. And we come
He's
to
a good fucking boy.
the essence again. The Dread Hand is going to try to drag in Silas again. Constitution.
Come at me, bro.
Constitution saving throw.
This is to be the one I fail. 25.
Nice. Okay, so half of 4d6, which you will have again. So, what's that? 2 points of damage.
That's 2 points of damage.
All right. Then the Smothering Darkness. He's going to extinguish a light.
Okay.
So the light has been extinguished, and finally another Dread Shadow is going.
But we're
to
still
come up.
okay. Oh, thank fuck.
This Dread Shadow.
There's always
And more fucking vampires.
The Dread Shadow. Let's see. Who do we want to go? We're gonna try to overwhelm Valmo. It's gonna go here and try to choke you.
he takes 10. What was that, con? Con or dex?
Strength.
Strength?
He 16
Yep.
missed. He missed though.
He missed.
Oh, what
Oh,
am I doing then? Never mind.
All right.
Get that one out of the way.
Good luck.
Joe, you can do it.
Then we go to
Okay.
Chove.
So, going to use half my movement to stand up. I am going to attempt to say the phrase Constitution. It's a charisma saving throw, right?
It is charisma 15.
Okay, come on.
Anybody got a blue card for you? Plus on a saving throw.
Skill check. Wait, is that one?
Yeah, wait, let me actually just check something. I might have disadvantage. It says disadvantage on ability checks, so
Not
I need
saving
to actually
throws. Not saving throws, though.
not saving throws. So, it should actually be that 14, so I'm one short.
One short.
Fuck.
Amber 4 or Amber 5?
5. We have one left.
5. Holy fuck. Okay, we got this, guys, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Considering
feel
where
like
I'm
I
standing,
just
yeah.
got. Hold on. Vintage. No, okay, that's just a dumb thing. Okay, I'm just gonna use the last of my movement, which should be 15. Okay, I'm gonna go there. And then I already used that DM inspiration, I believe,
I think so.
to get prone. Yeah. So, and as a bonus action, I will attempt to light the lamp here.
Okay. It went back out. So congratulations, you just relit it.
Mm-hmm.
How many lamps were we at when the Hellhound lit that lamp?
How many what?
I'll ask you after. Actually, I wonder how close we were to being fucked when I chose a random lamp.
Now you guys have done good because I warned you about the lamps.
Yeah.
That's where the other group failed. Is they all their lamps went out.
Mm.
We had at least 3 or 4.
All right, Valmo.
So
You are still paralyzed, right? Until the end of your next turn? Is that how that
paralyzed
reads?
and mute, right?
Yeah.
So I can't do anything except roll.
It can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of your turns.
All right, and I can't do anything until that.
And it's a DC 13 dex.
The one I have no bonus on.
All right. Shantala. Let's make that save. Oh, Everald. Everald, let's make that save.
DC 13 dex.
DC 13 dex. All right.
Oops, I didn't mean to hit it twice. Sorry. Oh, I didn't. Okay, yay.
So you are no longer paralyzed.
The end of your turn.
But yeah, it's
It's the end of my turn.
Fuck.
I was going to read.
You are still grappled, however. All right. Silas.
I automatically succeed on the check because it's a DC 15.
Right.
So Silas will hold up the skull of Strahd von Zarovich and recite Amber 5. Lord of Blood, we bind thee, thus may your name be forgotten forevermore. And he crushes Strahd's skull.
Oh, I love it. I love it. You know what? Gain inspiration just because that was badass. All right. The world shudders. You feel 1,000 needles pierce your skin. Rivulets of blood float through the air from your wounds. They coalesce and begin to take shape. Vampire engages in its final last-ditch effort to remain free as its aspect takes shape. 2 glowing red eyes flare in the darkness before you, and a set of razor claws unfurl. The aspect of vampire is manifest. Every living creature in the entire area, that's all of you, take 2d7, 2d8 damage. So everyone takes 11 necrotic damage as blood is forcibly drained through your skin. No save.
I only take 5.
Right.
So White is not a living creature, so he's fine. Hellhound is at 3 hit points. There we go. So I still have my action. Where is this motherfucker?
I just want to check the size. It's large.
Oh, great. I will fly right over these dumbasses so they can't make op attacks against me.
Does it take damage in my... Oh, sorry.
All right, so Vampire. Did I add it on initiative? Aspect of Vampire, 15.2. Right. All right. So the trap is no more. No more of all of that. The mist has dispersed, and now you are just battle with the final creature. It took the ritual to cause him to manifest, and this is where you're going to take him out.
Great.
Silas.
21.
But
I still have my action
you
and
still
movement.
have your action. You sure do. You sure do. All right. 21 hits.
Ooh, unfortunate. 3rd level smite. Is it a fiend or undead?
It is undead.
Undead. Great.
65-71.
I'm not very happy with this thing.
Splurt.
Second attack. 19.
Armor class 16. So, yeah.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Oh, it's got legendary
levels.
actions. I gotta remember those two.
Yep. Great, take an additional fuck you.
All right. All right, so that's 44, right?
Yep. Two very powerful hits.
Very powerful. All right, and so he's going to take his legendary action, and he is going to get the hell away from that sword. He is going, but you're kind of placed. You're like right in the middle of the map, so there's nowhere good for him to really go to get away from you.
No, and leaving would provoke 2 up attacks.
Yeah, but he's got that, so.
Oh, okay.
So he's got a movement speed of 31. 2, 3.
You think that can escape me?
Does he take radiant damage? Is he? No, he doesn't have anything like that. All right, so no, he comes back and is getting a little too close to you, Space Bear.
Not
Any
like
creature that starts its turn in the same space as the aspect. Okay. I don't know how that could happen, how something could start in the same space as it, but... Alright, never mind. So, yeah, Space Bear, what do you got?
Well, I'm out of spell slots, so... the usual.
That's the general idea.
Disadvantage, though, because it's melee, right?
Right, that hits.
You say it's flying, didn't you?
Nope, walking.
Oh, it's walking?
Yep.
So that's just 1 attack then. And a 22.
Look at you.
Alright. So 7 damage and 7 damage, 14 damage.
Yep.
Okay.
Take that.
Legendary action. It's gonna do the deathly stare at Silas.
Okay.
Wisdom saving throw. You can probably crush this, right?
Probably.
Yep. All right, so that's his other legendary action, and we go to the vampire spawn over here.
Why would I be afraid of something I nearly put to half?
Right.
Yeah. This Hellhound
Going
has
at the
served its
Hellhound.
purpose. Hellhound is it unconscious or is it just right out dead?
I think when they reach 0 hit points, they fade away.
Okay, yeah, he just puffs into black smoke.
Right.
He served his
And-
purpose. He protected Chove.
And the vampire moves over there, and why not George too?
George misses.
All right.
I will delete that token. Goodbye,
Jerry.
Hellhound. Jerry is not looking too hot, to be honest. I think Jerry knows what the fuck is up, though. He's going to move into flanking with this vampire. And Jerry is going to get some action with that sword. Okay. Two-handed. Natural 1, 12. Wait, these people with advantage because he's flanking. So the first one's a 12.
Right.
Second attack. 13.
No good.
He's having a day.
George.
George. Let's see if he can do any better. What are the bets that George does better? Yeah. Bite. 19.
Hits.
And you must make a DC 13 save.
Made it.
Okay. Again, natural 20.
How much damage was on that first attack?
6 piercing, so 3.
Okay, so total of 17 altogether? And he made a save.
Yeah. That's 17 halved.
17 halved is 8.
I keep on forgetting that there is like something that George can just do as a. Okay, yeah, no, sorry. He didn't have that feature. Never mind.
All right, so Emerald,
has-
he's got you grappled. He's still trying to choke the life out of you. 7 more necrotic
in-
damage.
He's in sunlight first, though, right?
Right. 10 points. So that attack never happened. Give yourself back 7 hit points if you took it out.
Yeah, I was hoping. Well, that's not the problem.
This guy takes his 10, and he is trying to choke Valmo. 13 misses.
Yeah, 13 misses.
All right, Hellhound down here.
Hellhound is going to step into melee and make a bite attack. Okay, bite. 17
Hits.
for 21 points of damage.
All right, now the Aspect
Alright.
gets to go. The Aspect attacks twice with its Shadow Hand, and if Blood Vapor is available, it uses that. So, let's do Shadow Hand here against Space Bear. Hits for 28. Oh, excuse me, no. 28 hits. Let's see how much
Yes.
the damage should be. It is 5d8 plus 6.
That's it.
Let me roll. 5d8 plus 6. 36
Ouch.
points of damage.
All right.
And it tries to use Blood Vapor against Silas. Constitution saving throw.
With DC 19. Okay.
Fuck. Alright,
Paladins, man.
on a successful save, the target takes half damage. 60-10. Roll 60-10.
What is it? Just full damage on?
12 points of what damage? Necrotic damage.
Which means it's 6.
Right. The Aspect heals for the amount of the damage taken by the target. Plus 6. Oh joy. Alright. Dread
Only takes
Shadow.
10 damage.
It do be like that sometimes.
Alright. And she's attacking Shantala. Does a 15 hit?
No.
Alright. Dread Shadow dead. Choke.
Excellent.
Okay. So I'm gonna try and move. Let's see. Yeah, I can get to there. Move to here, and then I'm gonna, with my longbow, start taking shots.
Okay.
And since that vampire's dead, I'm gonna move the hunter's mark onto the
Aspect of vampire.
Yep.
All right.
The 20 hits, right?
The 20 does hit for 10, right?
Great. I assume 11 didn't. So I'm gonna add the hunter's marks. Just gonna. There it is. And then you know what? Just to also, I'm gonna add level 3 Searing Smite.
Okay. 16 more. He's
Hell
resistant
yeah.
to fire, though, so only 8.
Alrighty.
All right, Valmo.
So, Scorching Ray at level 3.
Oh, you are still paralyzed.
I am not doing a damn thing then.
You get to repeat your saving throw. Dexterity
Cool,
13.
Alright.
All right.
Oh.
Oh no.
Shantala, you can do it. Dexterity saving throw.
How, well, I don't know if I can.
Hey, you did it. All right, so you shook him off.
Yeah.
And that was the end of your turn, and we go to Everald. You are no longer grappled.
I thought I was. I'm not grappled on anything, so I can do something.
Right.
Oh, cool. Yeah. I polymorph that thing.
You can try.
I would like to try to polymorph that thing.
What kind of saving throw does it get?
Wisdom 14 saving throw.
Okay, he uses one of his legendary resistances.
Give me you. That's right. I got another slot.
All right, Silas.
Don't worry, it cannot legendary resistance what's going to happen to it.
Nope.
I will
Turn
use
into a
it
mouse.
provokes one opportunity attack from a vampire.
Here it comes. 8
Miss.
points. Oh, right. 20 misses you, right.
Yeah, 20 misses because Silas is just stupidly overpowered. I didn't intend for this to happen. It's just paladins. I will make my flanking attacks at it.
31 hits.
So close to a nat 20.
How much damage?
Alright, that's gonna be an oof for it. That's a second level Divine Smite.
45 points of damage. All right. What do you
Good
got
attack.
next?
Man, I'm so glad I have advantage on those attacks.
29, right?
Yep.
For 34 and 42.
Yep.
I'm going to show you something.
Yeah? What are you gonna show us? Amazing.
Yeah.
Fuck yes. I did not mean to make him so overpowered.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. I was given the
You
sun
totally
sword,
didn't
things
do this entirely by design since level 1. You haven't been planning this all along.
I actually hadn't.
Well, that's
It
it,
was when I
ladies
got
and
the sun
gentlemen.
sword as things went downhill from there.
Let me see here. Let me get the right epilogue here for you. Re-entombing vampire. With Strahd dead, frees Barovia from its curse. The fog that surrounds the land thins, and it no longer harms those who pass through it. The dark clouds that have loomed over the valley for centuries give way to sunshine, shocking the Barovians out of their despair. The Barovians take the sunlight as a sign that the evil in their land has been purged. Though escape is now possible, most Barovians realize they have nowhere else to go and no reason to leave. A few depart, fearing the return of the darkness or longing for their ancestral homelands. But but that is it. The bats and wolves and dire wolves of Barovia lose their supernatural links and become ordinary beasts, destined to be hunted down or driven to the farthest reaches of the Svalak woods. Castle Ravenloft remains a haunted place, shunned by all Barovians. Its dark immensity and threatening countenance are enough to deter locals from plundering or reoccupying it. The vampire hunters, Rudolf von Richten and in Ismeralda, von Richten leaves Barovia to live out his remaining days in solitude, while his protege Esmeralda knows that there are other evils in the multiverse to be conquered, so she elects to remain in the valley for now. Ismark becomes burgomaster of the village of Barovia. He is grateful to the characters for all they have accomplished and urges you to stay and help him rid of the lands of all of its other threats, and offers his village as a safe haven. So congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. You have spent a month in the demiplane of dread and come out on the other side having bested all of the challenges that were laid before you.
I want to know what Jerry thinks of all of this.
Jerry just wants a vacation.
I will give Jerry vacation time.
This was awesome.
It took us exactly 1 year, almost to the day, to beat this game.
Yep. That if we look at the adventure log and we look at the very first entry, it was in mid-January. So you're absolutely right. 1 year.
Wow.
So
1 year.
Yeah, it's been a great set of 52 Mondays, I guess, right?
Yeah,
Wow,
absolutely.
52 sessions. 52 sessions. Wow. Nice.
Damn.
So I know I've kept
gonna spend a
people
year.
late finishing this up tonight, so don't let me keep talking you if you need to get going. But I just didn't want to, hang up. Since this is our last session, I wanted to at least spend a few social minutes talking to you guys about what parts you liked or didn't like as much, or you wished more of, or anything like that, or your favorite memories from the campaign.
Well, I'm playing
All
it
of my
again, so that
Yes,
says
yeah.
something.
Are you?
Yep.
All
Yeah.
of my favorite memories are on my belt. Decapitating the abbot, decapitating Baba Saga, decapitating Ralhadin.
Right.
The question is, where does Silas go now?
Right.
Silas does not want to go back to his home plane because he's literally stole power from his deity, fearing retribution from that. He's gonna go to Faerun.
You know, I was about to say, I'm very curious. You never did find that princess you were looking for.
Yeah, it just never got brought up. I asked so many NPCs and it never really got brought up, so I just kind of thought it was just dead, so I just gave up on it.
Oh, Silas, this is the opportunity where it's like, Chope's like, well, there's a whole bunch of other places she could have ended up.
Fuck.
All the different worlds to explore looking for her.
Look, I'm done with that. I'm gonna go take a vacation.
We had wasn't Joe saying he wanted to turn the Abbey into a hotel and casino?
Yeah.
There you go.
I actually got that plan, yeah.
I think that might be my favorite memory.
What, he be the headliner, essentially, for...
Right. Yeah, permanent residence.
Well, I thought it was really good. It had a little bit of everything. It was nice and balanced that way. Exploration, puzzles, and good NPC interaction, good fights. Yeah.
I'm not super strong with certainly like NPC voices and stuff. A lot of times I won't.
I don't care about that.
It's fine.
I'll just describe it like I'm like, oh yeah, they say this.
It wasn't.
Fine.
That's okay.
It wasn't
Me
a
too.
princess Silas was looking for. It was the Emperor's bastard daughter.
I never knew who she was. I know you were looking for her.
Emperor's
It literally
daughter,
never came up
princess.
except for
close
once
enough.
from Madame Eva.
Yeah, that was my fault. I didn't do a good job incorporating your backstory, and I'm sorry.
That's okay. I forgive you.
I
You know, I
appreciate you allowing
wanted
me to do
to.
mine.
I remember at first I wanted to put her in the Abbey or something. I wanted to have her be like the face that was on Basilka. But then when Basilka came, I kind of forgot all about it.
Yeah.
Just
No, it's
one
not the
more
end of
thing
the
to keep
world.
track of.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I've started up a new Curse of Strahd game, a little more trimmed down. I took out a lot of the extra stuff that I put in because I wanted to see if I could turn it around a little bit faster. And I tend to have uh, a healthy respect for all the official material. And whenever I homebrew anything, I'm always afraid that I didn't do it right. That it's too overpowered or it's underpowered or not. Which is not to say that everything the Wizards of the Coast can put out is infallible. Um, but but anyway, yeah. So this new one is stripped down a little bit. There's no Mad Mage's Mansion. I took out some of the extraneous like real life puzzles. Because I wasn't sure. How did you guys really like those, like the puzzle pieces and the
Those are
other?
fun.
Were they
Yeah,
good?
I like them.
Yeah.
Fine. Yeah, they're fine.
Yeah, maybe
And
you
the
know
only
at the end maybe I'm taking out too much, but you know we'll run with it and we'll see how it goes.
It's my-
Maybe at the end of the day I'll put some stuff back in, but not everything.
It's all trial and error, right?
Right,
So
right.
it works in the way you liked.
Right.
I think you need more rugs and more mimics, though. Just everywhere. And all of Barovia.
I'm just gonna take a screenshot of something quickly. I just want to show all of you what my fucking saving throws look like.
Yeah,
I can only imagine.
I'm convinced you're cheating, but
No, I'm
but
not
I don't
actually
I don't
cheating.
have the wherewithal to go double check your character math.
I will explain. Okay, so let me explain. It's a plus 12 from my charisma because it's doubled twice as a paladin with aura protection.
And your charisma is like 24, right?
My charisma is 22, so it's a plus
22,
6.
right?
Then it's a plus 4 for my proficiency bonus, making it a 16. With a plus 1 from the beacon, making it a 17.
That's just ridiculous.
It's so fucking stupid.
I'm starting to see paladins and barbarians are problematic for me. Because these bastards who come up and do 40 points every whack is just it's terrifying as a DM.
Dan, our bane is intelligence and dex saving throws.
Yes, Anton was my kryptonite in the other game, but now you're running. Adam is playing in a Saturday game that I've started up for Dungeon of the Mad Mage, and I absolutely love his friggin' character. He's a grung wizard who doesn't even speak common, and he's like a time wizard. So I call him the Time Toad, and he's just this little thing, this little Yoda thing, and he just rides on backs and casts spells. He's a completely different direction from Silas being the super tank.
I saw your profile and I'm like, oh, I wonder what the little frog dude is. Like, I like it.
Right. That's Cap. Cap is his name.
Yeah, Cap.
Yes.
All of his equipment is stuff he stole. Sticky fingers, because he's a frog.
Right.
Oh my god. I will say, it's funny that you mention Barbarian, because I am now playing a Barbarian in our Tuesday game.
Yes. And
Hey,
it depends on what you do with it. You know, it's like if you start taking Great Weapon Master and doing that, then like all of a sudden you're dealing 30 points at a whack. And you can get 3 attacks per turn.
You know,
Yeah.
when you accidentally made us start at level 5, I may have taken it initially.
Right.
Hey, Dan.
Yes.
So, in the Saturday game, I might never become particularly overpowered as Cap, but as a support caster, I have the ability to make other people overpowered as fuck.
I for my part, am expecting you to bring all of the leverage of maximization that you have with Silas.
I have a spreadsheet.
That I know now it's going to be worse. It's going to be a wizard, and like who knows what the fuck they can do. I don't know all the spells in the game. I just know you're going to find every spell that like.
Allow me.
All right, here's another thing. So he picked a grung. and grungs can jump like they're 25 feet. And then I say everybody can have a free magic item. And what's he pick? A ring of jumping. So now he can jump 75 feet every turn. He can move 75 feet a turn. What am I supposed to do with that? I can't tell him no. It's legal.
Say, Dan, did you do something in your past life to end up with someone like Adam as a regular player?
Right.
No.
Well, he's not alone. He's not alone.
I did change it up for Gloves of Thievery.
Oh, okay. Still, it was a brilliant idea.
When we get to level 14, well, I hope you enjoy. Never
put it out that far ahead.
Yeah, I have a spreadsheet to level 20.
Yeah. Silas, he didn't mean to make Silas happen, but he's got a spreadsheet for his character 12 levels from now. In the other game.
There's no spreadsheet for Silas. There's a spreadsheet for Cap.
Okay.
Well, to be fair, it is a wizard. I don't blame you for using a spreadsheet.
At level 14, I get Convergent Future, which I can just take my reaction, gain a level of exhaustion, and just choose the number you roll on a die.
It's a number? Oh boy.
So what kind of wizard are you?
Chronergist.
Oh, because I started a different campaign and I'm a wizard, but I'm a divination wizard. I'm a gnome.
That's fun.
Divination. That's a little amorphic. I was always afraid to play something like that because it really depends on what the DM lets you have and not.
Yeah, it's a spell jammer.
Yeah.
Which means ability in space.
Nice.
It's really fun. Really fun.
I keep hearing whispers about more official D&D content coming out, and there's been a lot of hints that Spelljammer is coming.
This isn't official.
Right. But I'm excited for some official Spelljammer content. You can damn well be sure that I love that crazy space stuff. That stuff was a lot of fun. But I played all the old worlds. Dark Sun was great. I liked Dark Sun. If you've never heard of that, that's an excellent world. Post-apocalyptic meets medieval.
The original Dark Sun video game was great.
Yeah.
On the
played that.
Shattered Lands.
Planescape.
Yeah.
Planescape was a lot of fun. So the wackier the worlds, the better. I like them. All right, everybody. Well, I guess it's sad. It's always a bit sad when a campaign comes to an end, and I'm gonna miss playing with you all. You guys were fantastic the whole way through, and I know that I'm playing with several of you, and really, I guess most of you, but Helen, it's been fantastic, and I hope you enjoy your campaign now. And if you're ever looking for one, obviously stay here on the Discord server. We have a page on Facebook, which isn't super active, but whenever I start up campaigns, I do post to those places. We
Great. Well, I've enjoyed it.
And I would have you back anytime. You were fantastic.
Thanks.
All right. And the rest of you bums, I guess I'll see you on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, whatever the hell it is.
I look forward to running every Saturday afternoon.
What's that?
I look forward to ruining your every Saturday afternoon with a dumb purple frog.
I know you do, and I love you for it.
I'm going to wake up early just to watch him ruin your Saturdays.
Right.
I just start watching the recaps then for Saturdays.
He's just a frog, guys. He's not that broken.
Yeah.
Now, once I can acquire a ring of jumping, because I did take the Gloves of Thievery, then I become stupid because I can jump 75 feet as a bonus action.
Dan makes a note, get rid of all rings of jumping.
Right.
Yeah.
So maybe I should try making a spreadsheet. I'd do better.
It's only really for the wizard because I need to know which spells I want to take when.
Yeah, well, I'm never good at planning ahead with that.
Yeah, I just figured out where all my ASIs are going, where I'm taking certain feats, and what spells I'm taking.
Yeah, that's smart.
It's nothing. It's something super like powerful. It's just planning ahead, so I'm not really weak. Just trying to make a better support caster.
You know, it's
Yeah.
interesting that you guys go through all of that. You're so knowledgeable about the whole game. There's still so much I'm learning. For me, the best part about this was that the balance between I can learn from all of what you guys are doing, and you can still be characters, and you were playing through that too.
Yeah.
That was the. I have not played in a session where the balance was so good. I liked
It
about
was
this
very
group. It
good.
was so much fun.
Oh,
I
good.
remember when we fucking died in the coffin shop. That was great.
That was a TPK,
Right.
wasn't
Literally,
it?
I died.
Almost.
Literally.
Only one
We're
person.
so
Yeah.
gracious
quite
to
see.
us.
I just,
I
yeah,
really
I just,
thought.
I just
Right? Just
tied
one
you
person
up
died.
and had you wake up there because I'm like, they can't all be dead. It's like, oh,
Well,
you know what I
I
did?
was gonna be the only survivor. I was fully ready to
Yeah.
make a new character.
I rationalized it like this: the vampires knew that like Strahd was interested in you, so they were afraid that if they killed you, he'd be pissed. So
There you
the
go.
only
Around.
reason they didn't kill you is because they knew you were effectively Strahd's playthings and that he had his eye on you, and they were like, you know, we probably shouldn't kill these guys, so they didn't.
I'm really
There you
glad you
go.
took our suggestion for Dungeon of the Mad Mage. I'm a little disappointed that the Saturday group isn't the Amen, where it's all just different clerics.
Yeah, that would have been
hate
funny.
it.
I was ready for that, but
I had a character. I had a quote unquote wizard in quotations that was an Arcana domain.
Well, it's like, who knows? People, I let people change their character classes all the time, and if this, one thing I'm afraid of with Dungeon of the Mad Mage is that it's going to take years to complete.
It probably will.
So
Yes.
I'm really approaching Dungeon of the Mad Mage with an attitude of if I start to get the sense that people are just kind of bored and finding it monotonous, that I'm
Yeah.
going to be like, okay, do we want to start talking about playing something else? It's like
Yeah.
we got down to level 15 before everybody got bored.
You want to make Alas my bitch with counterspell.
But that's that's how I'm kind of looking at that. So I have no idea how long I'll be playing Dungeon of the Mad Mage. People might, after a month, maybe everyone will be bored and want to do something else.
That's totally fair.
Well,
see.
we will see. We will see.
If we end up changing campaigns, I still want to play Cap because I've made a purple frog and I intend to use the purple frog.
I would insist upon it. I love it. I love the character.
Love it.
He's so good.
All right, everybody.
All right.
Be well.
Have a good night.
It's been a pleasure,
Thanks,
guys.
everyone.
Bye, guys.
bye everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Guys.
Cheers.
It's great playing with you all.